What's up? What's up?
Are you waving at me or you?
A sample.
Sample wave?
Mm-hmm.
Steve's online.
Hi. Good morning, Steve.
How are you, my friend?
Early, huh?
How are things down in Australia?
I bet it's still closed now.
Oh, yeah, their borders are closed.
Skip that one.
Why? No, that's
Oh, see. Hi, Steve. How you guys doing? Oh, I forgot to drop that
link.
link.
We're going to play Philippine Trivia tonight. Lorelai's going to drop the link there if you want to come up and visit.
There you go. You have business.
Well. We were down in Houston last Tuesday, Steve. We for the whole weekend, we were down yonder and had to go to the Philippine consulate for Lorelai's dual citizenship. So that's why we weren't on last Tuesday night. But we're back tonight.
J3.
So we're back tonight, and we thought we would, do the typical yak, and then also we're going to throw out some Philippine trivia questions to test ourselves on how smart we are. What?
Oh, how far you know?
How far
In the
you know?
Philippines.
How far is the Philippines?
How smart do you know about Philippines?
How much you know about the Philippines? Steve, I've learned, I only know what my wife tells me.
Hi, people. Thanks for watching. Oh, there you go, Steve.
Hey, Joe, how are you, my friend?
Steve is the most punctual today.
We appreciate all that love and sharing. There's the rallies. How about you know about the Philippines?
Check out Riley's band. The party can start. I am here. Yeah, we will start all your knowledge about the Filipino stuff. We're having a play game trivia.
Right. Steve, how are you?
No, I'm good, thank you. It's a bit cool down here for a summer's day. It's only
how cool is it?
It's only, I only think in Celsius. It's 23. What's that in Fahrenheit?
20,
48, and is about 80.
No,
it's not that warm.
Nah.
23.
I think 8 is already 70, so maybe like 60 something.
Well,
hold on, I will Google it.
New trivia question.
Someone can help there.
There's actually a formula that we taught in science that I remember. It's 3 times plus 9, if I remember right.
Yeah, but there's more on that one.
Are you saying science is wrong?
See, it's 73.
Told you, almost 80.
Yeah, close to 70, right?
How much is it Fahrenheit? It's 70.
3.
73.
The 23
73.
Celsius is 73.
Okay. Mhm.
I don't know anything about the Philippines. Check out Riders.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, and whose fault is
I,
that?
I have a question about the link, the StreamYard link. Does that change every week, or is that your personal link? Does that change every week, or
yeah. It's
it
the
does
like
change?
yeah, it's up to you what you're gonna put there.
Ah,
What do you mean?
Yeah, the link that you put there, the trivia.
so
Yeah.
that's not for every week. That's just for tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, tonight
Okay.
do you mean about like trivia or you
No, I'm
can,
talking about the link you sent me to get into StreamYard.
oh, it's different each week.
It's
Whatever
different.
stream,
That's what I was
yeah,
asking. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me, I'm
What's
having
that
lunch.
mean? Yeah, yeah, it's not, but
Oh, thanks for keeping up that one, Steve.
Joe's there. Did you click Joe? Hey,
Yeah,
Joe.
Joe is in the house, J3.
We have the
Hey
Mr.
y'all,
How you doing?
doing good. Yeah, I
Doing
shared
good.
you out on Pinoy, Hawaii. He just went live a little bit ago. I shared you out there.
Appreciate that.
Put you on my Facebook page.
Thank
Shared you out
you.
in my community.
No, thanks.
And now we're blessed to have the rallies in the house. So we made the big time when the
All right. 5 minutes. The question we're going to start.
when Bill O'Reilly shows up, we made the big time. So we got more people.
Oh, I don't
So
see it yet.
but I came up with some trivia questions.
Let's do it. Maria.
I've come up with some trivia questions, and I think how we're going to do this, because we're kind of new at this, is you can just put your answer if you're on, the chat, like Q1,
Comment. Yeah.
question 1, the answer, and then Lorelai wanted to give away watch hours, but I told her that for the grand prize, I think that we should send you an autographed picture of Lorelai and I.
Nobody wants it.
What do you think, Joe?
Joe will put in
That'd
the.
be
We'll use it to scare the dogs away. So,
All right.
I'll make a wall of fame in my house for everybody.
there you go. So, Steve, how's things going in Australia besides being a little chilly?
Oh, it's going pretty well. It's still the borders are opening up domestically. The domestic borders are.
Okay.
We've
That's
had a
good
couple
news.
of outbreaks that have scared the health authorities.
Yeah.
So that the borders, some borders have closed, but they were closed over Christmas and New Year. But they're starting to open up again. So the restrictions are easing.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, things aren't too crazy here with the virus. I mean, nothing's changed. In America, nothing's really changed. We've had a weird day
Well,
today.
Bill, hello. Yeah, I got something for the trolls if they ever show up.
That's right.
Okay.
The picture.
Bam, I hope I win. These rats will be scared.
That's right.
That's what I'm thinking. You read my mind. He will use our picture because he's gonna win. He's going to scare the rats.
Right. But maybe it will attract the rats. Because the rats will come and admire my beauty. I mean, your beauty.
Oh my goodness, here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Let's do it. All right, number
That's her
one.
channel name. Question 1, guys. How many islands make up the Philippines?
How many islands?
Take your time with it. Don't cheat. Don't Google it. Bill, you hear me? Don't Google it.
Oh, you're close, Steve.
Yeah, you,
Yeah, you're doing great.
you're not inaccurate,
Who
so.
will be the Steve's? Oh my goodness. 7711. Oh, Steve is the closest one so far. Oh, hold on. No,
Well, let's just
hold on.
give him a chance to
No,
answer.
Riley, you're the closest one. Oh my goodness, I forgot.
Well, give him-
7,711 from Checkout Riley's. So far, is the 7,107 island. Oh, Maria. Oh, let's do it, Maria. There's a update on that one answer.
Yep. I took this off the internet yesterday, and then Lorelai brought up a weird, hey, but what about this? And I'm like,
The answer is.
The answer, my friends, is blowing in the wind.
Anybody wants to guess?
Well, they're guessing. Well, give me
More.
Well, let them think about it. Give
Yeah,
them a chance.
Maria, this is the old one, 7,107. That's the old one. I think they discover more. That's a hint.
But here, while you guys
Somebody Google it. You cheer. Because you said you Google.
I said,
Maria. Okay, we will put Maria.
We got a pen and paper. Because you're going to get an autograph picture
hey,
of us.
Jace, how are you?
Hey, Jace Journey.
We're doing a trivia how smart you are about the Philippines.
That's right.
There you go. Somebody Google it. The girl.
Can I tell you how smart I am today, guys? You guys want to hear how smart I am? Are you guys ready? I'll tell you what I did today. Lorelai and I went and submitted to get my passport renewed and blah blah blah. I came home and I backed out of my driveway and I ran smack into a garbage truck. So I crashed my car today.
Happened
Really?
today.
Ooh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not a good thing. First time I've been in an accident in my whole entire life.
Truly, really.
And I ran into a garbage truck.
You're
Big
backing out, backing out
of my driveway. Yeah.
your driveway.
Yeah. Didn't see him. It's my fault because I was in reverse, but he flew by our house so fast that it was just so. I got to take the car around tomorrow to see if there's any chance of saving it.
Really, it's that bad. It's really.
Yeah, we went to one body shop today, and their estimate was roughly $11,000 to $15,000, but they didn't know for sure because they would have to take it apart and see if my body gets twisted.
Yeah, the glass on the back is shattered.
So it took my rear end and twisted it, so the car drives funny now.
Oh.
So
Oh, good.
David put a new window in the back seat.
yeah. So that's how smart I am today, guys.
All right.
I was going
Me
to say
too,
you should
Bill.
put plastic over it. Put some clear
What's that,
plastic.
Bill? Yeah, the body shop put some stuff on it for us to keep all the body pieces together from falling off as I drive.
There you go. The second question. Maria is the first one, okay?
Maria's the first one.
How many languages spoken in the Philippines? Ilang lengguwahe ang, I don't know, in Philippines.
Give him a few minutes. Give
You
him a
want
few
the
minutes. No Googling. Don't cheat.
Maria, you got warning.
So
Just
now
kidding.
there is a difference between
do you
what
want
they call languages and dialects.
They will totally leave that out if the frame is bent.
do you want
Oh,
the
Yeah.
Lorelei, do you want the mother tongue or do you want each individual island? Is the question there. Because there's
No,
many languages.
yes, all of it.
we don't want the dialects within the island. The question is languages. And
So what's the language is only
don't answer it yet.
1, 2, 5, 4,
Mhm. Well, they're close.
100.
You guys are doing good.
Woo! I need to cheat. I don't know.
This is what I'm going to show you what the
17.
internet says.
Oh, Maria, you're in the middle. There you
Yeah.
go.
Which is really cool. I mean,
Riley's 1, 2, 5, 4.
1,254.
Jay's 100.
Well, I read, okay, here's some trivia for you guys. A while back, I read a study that said that between dialects and languages, the Philippine people were considered to be some of the smartest in the world because they were able, naturally, growing up, speaking English, some Spanish, Tagalog, Visayan, all these other languages, they can switch back and forth to. So their brain process, I'm making my wife's head grow really big now, but they're considered to be, what's the word, linguists?
Linguistic.
Brilliant people.
So, I'll go Maria. Maria is almost the winning. I will give a hint. It must to answer like a bracket. For example, from 1 to 5 or 10 to 20, just like the answer.
Or 1 million to 500 million.
Yeah, you need to put two like bracket.
Because this is what the internet
Yeah,
says.
that's the answer. The two. With this to this.
But we didn't explain about the islands.
You already explained earlier.
No. Why?
Okay, you explained.
So here's something that Lorelei brought up about the islands. So she's like, well, yes,
The low tide and
the
high
low
tide.
tide and high tide.
Yeah.
So and I'm like, oh my goodness.
As you know, guys, we're really in the
Somebody's
ocean.
Googling it.
Oh, Maria, cheater.
Cheater. But that's it.
Maria, get out from Google.
You got it, girl. You did good.
Jeez, the
Well,
champion.
Jay's journey did pretty good. He was
Yeah,
right
Steve
there.
says 100. Steve answer.
See, and
Oh, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2.
1,254.
Hey, do you know that game that you need to price like the the fun, the TV, how much is the price, and
Price is right.
yeah, is that the title? Price Right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Price is right.
So that's the little bit rule here, Bill. Don't make it too long.
Oh my goodness.
I'm from Philippines. That's why you're a Google searcher.
See? But
Yeah, when it's low tide, there's more visible island. Okay, then what's happened? I don't know. It's a beauty contest. Somebody asked like, "Hey, how many island in the Philippines?" So it makes it offensive to the judge because the Philippine representative or beauty queen, she said, "Are you asking high tide or low tide?" Oh, that's a big one.
that's a smart.
Because you don't need to ask the question back to the judge. If she is right, she just say if it's high tide like this, if it's low tide, the answer will this. But what she did is to reverse the question, like insult.
I understand.
Yeah, like for example, you ask me how many in the Philippines, high tide or low tide? See, that's not
I
a
would
good.
say both.
So that's part of the history of the beauty pageant in the Philippines. All right.
You think? I don't know.
Then what? Oh, this is the really, really good one. Oh my goodness, my doggy. So yeah, that's the usually in if you go to the what is that like Miss Universe or like singing like that. Yeah,
Well, I was going to go to Miss Universe and
and he
become.
disqualified.
Yeah, they disqualified me because I'm a guy. I'm not very happy about that. I thought about filing a discrimination lawsuit.
So far, Maria is the only girl participant. Get the winner.
And she's kicking y'all's butt.
I think she has a better internet than Bill. Bill, is your internet is low now? Because you're in the Philippines?
Could be. Could be.
All right, the third
Question.
question will be, what is the most popular restaurant called and what is the
Called.
chicken dish called? What?
What is the most popular restaurant called? There needed to be.
What they call the most popular in the Philippines, the most popular fast food restaurant. And what is the chicken dish on that
Called.
restaurant called?
What's the most popular restaurant and what's the chicken dish called?
All right. Okay, answer first. What is the most popular fast food restaurant? Hey, Jimmy, I missed you. I ate your piece of a chicken.
Yeah, more like ain't all your chicken.
Jollibee. Oh, there you go. Jay and
Very
Bill.
good.
I can't believe Bill. Oh, Bill is the good answer. Jollibee Chicken Joy. Is your wife beside you, Bill? Oh, the winner now is Bill. Check out the Rileys.
And Jay. They split
Yeah.
it.
Oh God, I don't know the other part of the question, so you have a half point. So the winner is check out the Rileys. Jollibee is the famous what's that restaurant in the Philippines, and the dish called Chicken Joy. Wow. Okay, Rileys.
Hey
Oh
Dave, I
God.
don't know if it's my phone or it's y'all, but I'm having trouble. Sounds like having trouble holding StreamYard.
Okay.
Okay, Joe.
Oh, thank you, Joe.
Well, hang in there and play. Join us.
Don't forget us. Oh, Steve. Okay, go ahead.
I'm always sharing your channel out over there at Pinoy Ahoy.
We appreciate that.
This way, I'm trying to.
Jay
I
says,
do the same with Jay. Check out O'Reilly's, Wild Bill.
Oh.
Yeah, Joe, you're good at that. You're good at looking. Joe and I, if you guys didn't know, we have a little video where we met up the other day for lunch. So we had Italian food at, what was that called, Joe? Do you remember? Fazio's?
Fazoli's. Fazoli's.
Yeah, I know.
Fasoli's. So Joe and I had lunch up there. And while we were there, we made fun of check out the Rileys. Huh.
Steve got the answer, Jollibee. Where do you know Jollibee, Steve?
I've been there a lot.
Well, it's a Jollibee and taquito.
Right. Famous, huh? I thought somebody will answer KFC.
Hey, Steve, do you guys have any Jollibees there in Australia?
Not in Sydney, no.
Uh-huh.
We're
We
very
have about-
primitive.
We have about 36 of them in the United States right now.
Right now, 36.
Yeah, California, New York.
Oh, it's 36?
Yeah.
Wow. Before it's only 5. Oh.
Yeah, California is blown up and New York is blown up. So,
Blown up.
gotten big, popular.
Gotten big, okay.
Yeah, like not literally blown up.
Okay.
Well, now we do have our presidential inauguration tomorrow, so there may be blow up.
Are you going to watch that?
Nah,
You're not?
no. I'm
I
not,
will watch. I will see how many mistakes he will do. Just kidding. Because it's always like
You see
if he
one, you
says
seen them all.
something, then he will take it back and later.
I'm going to be crying over my car tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll be. I'm going to go.
Oh no, mercy is gone, and I don't use Google because my wife knows everything. Oh, that's more.
Bill,
Well,
I have the same issue, but my wife tells me she knows everything. That's
no.
how I know she knows everything.
Well, I forgot what is the burger name on that thing.
It's in there.
All right, ready for ouch, bam. Yep, I'm not watching it. Oh yeah, right. It's
Yeah, I'm not
frustrating.
going to watch it.
I still gonna watch it. How he looks like. Why my mind is so slow?
Yeah, because you're slow.
We are not getting the check like he said.
No, he said, what, 2000, then he's changed his mind, or 1400, and
1400.
they go back and forth. And
Then give all the free visa to other country, which I paid really thousand.
I know we don't normally talk politics or anything, but we're getting ready to have an immigration problem in the United States. We have literally hundreds of thousands of people from South America trying to get the border because they misinterpreted something Joe Biden said. He said that if you were in the United States, on the day he got inaugurated, he's going to give after that for 100 days, nobody was going to be deported. So he has all these people thinking if they cross the line, they will get here.
Ah.
But the fine print is what he meant to say was if you're in the United States on January the 1st, 2021, he wasn't going to deport anybody for 100 days. But we have all these South American countries literally on the news, caravans of people trying to get to the border within the next 100 days because they think they're going to get to cross over. Crazy.
Oh, it's nuts.
Even my dogs are crazy. Anyway, that's, well, Lorelai's ready for
Yeah,
another one.
every country in Central America is on heightened alert right now.
Yeah, really bad. I don't know. I mean, very big chaos.
Garbage.
No barking. All right.
All right, we ready?
Oh, J3 is out.
Yeah, he said his StreamYard was messing up a little.
All right, Jay's journey. Maybe you can hop in.
Or Bill can jump up if you want.
And Bill, whoever, where's our... Okay,
You ready?
Maria is so excited to answer this.
This is going to be a little tougher.
Hey, was this Riley? Bill said that he don't cheat or Google. Wow, there you go.
I don't
What
know.
does the PBA stand for? PBA. It's sports.
Don't tell them.
No, this time to
No.
give them a hint.
But they don't need hints. They're
Oh
smart
yeah, I
people.
forgot. It's smart. Okay, I get slammed now. Slam.
They're smart.
What's this? Well, then if that is the case, they should let us American retire at a young age.
I agree with that.
I will move to the Philippines. Yeah, you're going to Iloilo. There are more rice there. It's a big plantation of a rice.
So the PBA in the Philippines is what?
All right, the question. Where's that
It's going to take
thing?
them a minute or two to figure this one out.
The question is getting harder.
I didn't make these very hard for the first round.
Oh, Steve got the answer.
Woohoo!
You go to the comment, Steve, not in the private, so that you can show how smart you are.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, answer Philippine Basketball Association. Woohoo!
Now, what do we know about the Philippine Basketball Association? Anybody?
What is the question in?
Not very much. I know nothing.
Oh, oh, the answer. No, Philippine Basketball. Oh, but Steve is the first one.
That's right.
They're all answer right. Maria, you
The question was
you miss it.
what is the PBA in the Philippines? What does it
Oh,
stand for?
J3. Well, I guess Steve is the first.
He
I
did. He
think.
got it. He got it. Even though in the Philippines, from my research, soccer is still number one, the basketball
The popular.
is more popular,
Mhm.
but soccer is still played by more people, but basketball is more popular, and they love the NBA so
Yeah.
much. They are huge, huge, huge fans
There's a
of the NBA here in the United States.
bet going on that one.
Right.
A gamble, like the boxing. Who's the championship of NBA game?
That's right.
And the soccer, they're not playing those like a ball that we have here. They have look like made of what is that, like
Coconut,
no, it's like a nut.
watermelon,
No, it's look like a made of a wave, like
mango.
in a furniture like this, but they made it like in a bowl.
Like a basket weed thing?
Yeah, just like that, but they form into a bowl, and that's what the soccer, which I hate.
So does it have air in
There's an air because it's like a rattan, made like a rattan.
it? So it's a wooden soccer ball.
You know rattan?
I do.
Yeah, that's the one they wave it
It's a
and
grass
make a
soccer
bowl.
ball.
Yeah, because that was the old people or our ancestor playing on that time.
I don't know about that, guys.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know.
that's it. We're not really like doing a ball now. That's why when I hear like soccer in America, like or other country, like why our
Well, hold
soccer
on.
is different.
She's helping us. That's called CPAC.
Yeah, sipa. Yeah, that's a soccer sipa.
But it's a ball, or is it a solid mass of grass? Because that would
No,
be hard to kick.
no, it's just like that, like a bamboo here, and you make it form and shallow inside, like how they sell the.
How
How
big
they?
is it?
It's like this big.
Well, that's not soccer. That's kicking the little baby ball.
Yeah, that's why, and we're doing this like this, and I don't know, I hate it. That's why I told you I hate it. Speak takraw, sipa tak. Is that? I don't know.
Takwa.
Well, I hate that one. Every time we have intramurals, I don't want that game because it's a hard one. I better have a real,
Why don't they just use regular soccer balls?
Well, because as I said, the old
The old
people or ancestor doing that thing. They play that since they was a kid when
Okay.
the games are not around yet.
I'll quit giving you a hard time about it.
All right, so
Are we ready for our?
the winner that one is Steve.
That's right.
1 hour for Steve.
Yay.
Picture.
And Maria got 2 hours, and Riley's got 1.
No, Jay got it because we disqualified Bill. No,
No, Bill got
it.
1.
Jay
The
got it.
Jollibee.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry. We booted Jay because he only got half. Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jay.
All right, ready for
We appreciate you.
another question?
Yeah. What is it?
What is the longest holiday in the Philippines? I never see people play soccer, just basketball. Yep. So, yeah, because that game is sucks.
Well, it'd be like kicking a rock.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
It's not soft. And if you hit in the head, like,
I mean,
it's a sharp one.
Yeah, it's like kicking a softball.
Yeah, who's got the answer? What is the longest holiday? Christmas, Maria.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see if Maria were right. Well, there you go.
Okay. Now,
Christmas holiday. Oh, there you go. She emphasized it. Good vibes, good vibes.
Okay, but now part two of that.
Timbang gabi. Yeah, that's like 16 days. How many days is that, Maria? I really forgot. I'm not a Catholic. That's why. What's that? 13 day? How many days is that? 16 day, 16 nights to go in the church?
Well, that would be a holiday,
Yeah, they go there early in the
Depends.
morning, 3 o'clock.
maybe.
The Catholics go early in the morning, but the evangelicals go at night.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
Yeah.
check that for months. There you go.
That was the bonus question of that question. When does it start? When does it end? Or how long is that holiday?
Yeah.
Let them answer.
A bit harder. I think December
Yeah,
something or other.
Riley's answer 4 months.
Okay, so which 4 months are they?
Okay, what month needs to be emphasized? Oh my goodness.
We're testing you.
Oh, Bill is really good on that one here.
We're testing you guys.
Okay, when is the Christmas holiday begin? What month?
When does
Woo!
it end?
Needs to quick from what month to what month?
And third or fourth bonus question on that.
Hold on, you need to type first.
What's the nickname of that?
Oh, there you go. Riles is the winner. Another one for Riles.
I actually think he's wrong.
September to December, yeah.
But
It
goes,
is.
No, it goes through January.
Yeah, but it's so
No.
your question is 5 it will be 5 months.
Well,
It will start on Burr.
right.
All
but
Burr
But
months.
it ends in January.
December to January. That's
See?
that's America, Steve. October to December.
Yeah.
Riles got it. Say Riles got it.
In America.
Burman.
Yeah.
Okay, give the Raleigh 1 point.
All right. I don't know if he gets it, but we'll give it to him.
Give 1 and 1 for what's this? Maria again. Oh, how many hours she got? Maria 4 points now.
What do you mean? She didn't get it right?
She said Christmas holiday.
Oh, she got it right.
At
Okay.
first.
Okay, so I got you.
So 1 point for this question, 1 for Maria, and 1 for check out the Rileys.
Well, but he got it
Jace-
wrong technically.
Whitey, J3. Hey, J3, Whitey. YouTube. Oh my goodness. Hey, it's not all year, J3.
It seems like it over there. Though.
Simbang Gabi is 9 days from December. Oh my goodness, I'm horrible.
Hey, wait a second.
16 to
So
24.
let me ask because I'm curious. So that's a Catholic holiday?
No, Steve said there's a evangelist in the evening.
Okay.
Explain it, Steve. Steve knows more.
Yeah, Steve, teach us about the holiday.
Well, all I know is that it goes for about 10 days or something. 10 days.
9
The
days.
Catholics, 9 days. The Catholic population go in the morning, early in the morning, 5, 6 a.m., something like that. But the evangelicals go at night.
And what are they doing? Just praying?
Yeah, it's a mass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Mass.
why? But why?
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 To granted the wishes. If
No,
you
I
complete
mean-
the 9 days straight, your wish will come true. I don't know. That's what the elder above me told me.
I mean, is it kind of like advocate or something? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what they do, why they do it.
Hey, Maria, you want to explain more? You can jump in.
And then my other question to that is because I have friends that are Philippine and Catholic, and they have a 9-day mourning period when somebody dies. So I didn't know if that was tied into this somehow.
No, that's a lot. Okay, here, I will explain. They said if you go that every start with 3 a.m., then there's another one for 6. And each night or morning, they will light 1 candle, the 2 days, 2
So it's-
candle.
Okay.
Then if you complete all that, there is just a regular mass, but it's happened in the morning. And they said that if you completed that one, your wish will be granted. That's why lots of people go there.
Your wish or your prayers?
Oh, they said wish to me or your prayer, I
I
guess.
have to leave. I have to go. Sorry.
Okay, Steve. Thank
All
you for
right,
your
thank you, Steve.
time.
That's all
All right. So, what's your next question, Ellie?
Oh, give me a second.
All right, okay. Give me a second.
Let's do this. All right.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. Wait,
I'm just very curious about things.
all right.
Did you lose it?
No, they're still gone.
In there.
No, okay. Hey, we're good now. Hold on. This is the really good question.
And don't give them any hints. This is a quiz.
Man, it takes a while. And give me a second. You know, I'm so lazy. I just let David type it, and I'll copy this. Hi, Christmas is a very popular there, huh? Yeah, I don't know if that's true about the wishes, but that was the Filipino. See, we can put a lot here. You see that one? That's one.
All right.
Oh, I already put it. So, all right. Where did you get the banner behind you?
Well, let me tell you.
The question is there. Hold on. What three countries colonized the Philippines?
I ordered the banner from like Printed, I think is the name of the website. I'll have to look it up. But it's one of those places where you get business cards real cheap and all of that. It wasn't very expensive at all. So I think it was called Printed or Print Shop. No, Print Shop. That's a software online. Let me see if I can figure it out. And I'll tell everybody.
Oh, man, you're rocking, right? You're rocking, man. Spain, Japan, and America. How many years in Spain? Now we're under on this. Wow, my wife is on her way to get me. Oh, we will miss the Spain. Wow, Riles is rocking in.
You're doing good.
So how many points you got now? 3?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you got 3. Oh, that's a lot of articles.
Taking pictures of us.
No, we're gonna look at the watch.
We're getting pictures of us.
No.
Yeah. He wants a picture of us.
Wow. Well, you know all of those, Riley?
Because he's a smart guy like me.
Nobody wants to answer, only you? Well, I guess only Riley says know the answer.
Let's see.
All right. Maria, have a great live streaming. I don't know the answer. Sorry, I have to go. Oh, Maria, you have how many? 4 hours?
Yes.
Okay, we'll check you and play your thing. Maria, thanks for your participation. You're lagging. Oh my. You need to go on server lag.
No. Okay. I'll
All
figure it
right.
out. Yeah.
So what is the duck embryo that you eat? What is the name of the duck embryo that specialty in the Philippines? Thanks, Maria. What do you call the duck? They dirty balot.
That's right.
Balot. Points to Jay's journey. balot.
And congratulations to you. You now get to eat it.
Have you tried a balot?
Let's take a poll. Who all's eating Luke?
Oh,
Not me.
oh my goodness. Why you always twisted there? Oh, somebody ate balot already?
Bill has.
Is that your favorite, Bill?
It is.
Oh, Jane, we answered it. Maybe. Oh, well, Jane Journey. Maybe eat it.
I'm not gonna eat it, guys.
Laughing.
Maybe after 5 or 6 red horses, and, and you don't know which way the sun is up. See, I told you.
I have it grow. God mercy.
You enjoy the feathers, the
Oh, Jay said, not yet, but I want to. Oh.
there's a part of me that wouldn't mind trying it. I just don't know how grossed out I would be. So I would hate to want to puke all over people. But there is a part of me that
You can do it. We know it's preparing it.
okay. So there's a part of me that would like to try it, but I don't know. When you see famous people like the chefs who go to the Philippines and they eat it for the first time, they eat it and they kind of just sit there with their face, and then they go, it's not bad. It has kind of a texture like this, because they're lying. They're lying to the camera. Because they're really going, oh my God, I'm going to puke and throw up, get me out of here, but they can't because they're on TV. I do. I've seen it.
Really?
I've seen it.
Oh,
Nah, man.
not yet, but I want to. Yeah.
I'm just telling you.
Telling how bad it is.
Yeah.
Hey, I ate that one when I was a real kid.
Well, the 90-day fiance people, they went over and ate it.
Yeah. What's his name? Pedro and the other guy? Royal?
And Pedro from.
Oh, buffering. I'm sorry. I mean, we don't. How many left to go home? That's why I guess. Oh, close that one. No, the other one. But don't close that one because we can read the answer. Are we still buffering? Yeah, I guess so.
Are we buffering?
Buffering. No, that's really the first one. There you go. You're lagging really bad. Maybe you need to close that one.
Right. Let me do some magic here. It doesn't have those bolts.
Oh. Right, I'm still buffering or lagging.
Sometimes your stream does
Or
that.
choppy.
StreamYard.
The StreamYard. It's a little bit problem. Yay, buffering badly. Yeah. Oh, that's a yeah. Not yeah.
So it's kind of like.
Yeah. That's a yeah. Yeah. So which one? Yeah. Yeah.
Both. Why can't it be both?
All right. So, who eats the duck?
Bill said he did.
Yeah, Bill.
Jay said
I
he
have
would
the
try
girls. Oh, geez, girls. So, are we good? Ready for the next question? Since you're the winner, oh, J3 will eat the duck. All right, you know this one. Aswang. What is aswang? You ever heard aswang?
Aswang.
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 A-S. Wang.
Aswang.
Your audio is crackling. Oh, man. But now my voice is not crackling. Crackers. Maybe you may be thinking I'm a duck. That's why it's crackling.
Quack, quack.
Quack. Quack. All right, aswang. What is aswang? Oh, I forgot that. Spouse. J3. That's asawa. This is aswang. Oh, you're close, J3. Oh, I forgot that. Like Bigfoot of the Philippines.
No.
Close.
No, no,
It's close. Bigfoot don't eat human.
no, but you're close.
Bigfoot is like in Philippines, Bigfoot is a unggoy, chimpanzee or whatever.
But Bigfoot in the Philippines is literally small.
Like
Lives in the tree.
yeah.
So
Aswang. Describe aswang.
Bigfoot in America is 9 feet tall, 800
What
pounds.
does the aswang doing and how it looks like?
Built full muscle. That's what we are in America. We're big feet in America.
Aswang. Aswang. I am slow or typing is.
Just give them time.
I think typing. I think I hope I'm not buffering. But aswang.
And let me ask another question. If you're in the United States or familiar with Bigfoot or Sasquatch, whether it's in Russia or the United States, Canada, do you believe in Bigfoot? Do you think it really exists? Does anybody out there believe
Yeah, well, we
in
did the
Bigfoot?
right answer.
In Bigfoot?
Bigfoot.
He's going to come get you.
Uh,
Don't make fun of Bigfoot.
We have a lot of scavenger monkeys, but not Bigfoot. The big mouse there.
A lot of mountain Philippines, is that you're saying?
No. The monkeys, they're a big mouth and not a big foot. Because they're really harassing the people that drive there.
Oh,
Like in a street. No. They're like going in the street and make you stop so that they can steal your food. Yeah.
yeah.
Did you know that?
Kind of like an
Not in
onion.
Cebu, but others.
Okay.
Aswang. Nobody. Oh, there you go. Wow, shout out from Texas. Oh, there you go. The one who have a good Jollibee.
That's right. Maybe that's Texas. Yeah.
But geez, Jollibee is much pricey. What's pricey?
Yeah. Did you see that comparison?
Ooh. Check out this Bigfoot is real. I don't see it yet.
Girl, did you see that? That we paid $18
For that small
for
thing.
food that in the Philippines would cost $4.56 in American money in the Philippines. Isn't that crazy? How big of a difference just being in America makes. So, and Bill, I agree with you. Bigfoot is real. And I can prove it.
And Aswang is not real, so what is
Yes,
it?
it is.
Aswang?
They're all real in your head. You guys are very, very.
Hey, if Bigfoot is real, Bigfoot is already in prison.
Why would Bigfoot be in prison?
Or in a
And
area.
we're playing Philippine Trivia.
That was not. If Bigfoot is real, it's already in the what is in the news or in the laboratory.
Yeah.
Oh,
He has more TV shows than Donald Trump.
yeah, but it's also I mean it's not really like body that they.
You just wait until you see one.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll see about you.
Yep. Don't believe if you cannot put something in the test tube. That's why I learned science. school, I was in science high. So what they say, don't believe if you can put her in a test tube by the scientist.
No, I think you're wrong. Bill and I know.
Daryl, dark soul that have been left behind as well. We say boogie. Oh,
It's close.
Yeah, that's almost there. And
Almost.
what the Aswang did, boogeyman just killed people. So Aswang is what?
And
You're almost there.
then the bonus question is, do you believe in Bigfoot?
Yeah, Riley said yes.
I know. What about Adrian and Daryl?
Jay is
And J3?
wondering what is my buffering. Hi.
Maybe he means
Oh,
butt
Daryl.
chugging.
Daryl's really good, huh, man? We're almost there. No, there's us one. Look at us one. Oh, the kids will answer you really straight. It is what us one. I bet the kids here, the kids here are like, I don't know what is a Bigfoot.
Yes,
Do you know what's Bigfoot?
of course.
No, I don't know. Maybe I will ask my friend children. Hey, do you know what's Bigfoot? Because what happens if they ask that kid what is a swan, kids will like scared face.
Lily.
Eating my bike. Good.
Bigfoot is real.
Daryl, there is many lost souls. No, that's a multo or
That's kind of like the white lady.
the white lady. That's the white lady. Daryl.
Yeah, that's the white
The
lady.
one like a ghost. Yeah, and in Japan it's called like those white the way the cover the hair like in the Ring movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like this.
The Grudge. You mean the Grudge movies?
No, like this. And wearing white.
Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, that's what it is.
Slow here and there is faster. So who get the answer?
Oh, so everybody get up.
Okay, the aswang is the one who eating human like
So we'll show them the answer.
yeah. All right. Oh jeez, give me a second. I already closed it. So the aswang is like
A vampire witch type being that eats people.
yeah, like they're really like getting all your guts
Yeah.
and intestine and eat it.
So it's kind of a vicious little creature in the forest
Yeah.
that has witchical powers and
Hunter
vampires.
Adrian.
He says hello. Hunter Adrian.
Hunter. Check Riley say hello, you guys. So that's what like
Aswang.
yeah.
It's just a cool one to say. Aswang. Yeah, baby.
Mhm. The next question. Are we visible or we're still there or what? Or we have a problem in the internet?
So here's the next question. At what age can you legally drink in the Philippines?
Legally. This is a big problem. At what age can you legally drink?
In the Philippines.
I don't know if they have a legal age there. Maybe if you go in the bar.
It's not a trick question.
Huh?
It's not a trick question, I promise.
Yeah, I know. I see the answer.
You remember it?
Yeah.
Don't say it out loud.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, when I was a kid, they told me to buy a beer there.
Well, I'm just saying legal age.
Yeah, the good thing in the Philippines, you don't need to show your ID. Woo! Bam! Tika Riles! 18 is the right answer.
That's right.
Man, you're very smart. Maybe we can have your got a discount.
Bonus question of that what's the legal age for voting or legal age for marriage
Oh,
in the Philippines?
same thing.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that was well when my sister 18, she got married and she needed parent consent. Then
Sure.
25, I guess you don't need the parents.
You gotta wait until you're 25.
No parent consent, but
And you gotta wait until you're 25 to get
yeah, I
without your
think
parents'
parent consent.
consent. Right.
Consent. In 18, you need the parent consent.
But you don't at 25.
I guess so. That's what they
What
said.
about
That's what they
28?
said. When I become 20, I will wait when I'm 26 because I don't want to bring my my father, which I hate.
That's crazy. I'm gonna Google that because I think you're wrong.
Yeah, that's why I didn't marry until because I don't need the permission.
No, you didn't marry because you hadn't met me. Wonderful.
Oh man,
Just ask Bill. Bill will tell you.
I know what's wrong with us. Are you seeing us, guys? On check around. How many points you got now? You got now
Go 1, 2, 3.
3, 4
Four.
now. 4. How many?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4, and this one
5.
5. Oh man.
You're doing
There's a
good.
lot. 5 hours. Wow, you're the champ. Maria went somewhere.
5 pictures of us.
Oh, we need to watch theirs. Maybe we can check like how many big answer like because the champion we gotta watch the hour because it's hard to track like yeah we're done. All right, the second question, the last question, but not the least. What is the most popular car that's sold in the Philippines? The most popular brand of a car.
Does the Philippines make their own car?
That's I don't know.
The Puga? Hey, Bill, does the Philippines make their own car? Is there like a Philippine car? I thought there was. Like, wasn't it a pub? Or not a pub, but PHUG or PUH?
Oh yeah, that's PUG means cheap passenger.
I saw them all.
Yeah, that's a jeep. This is PUJ. I know what's U passenger. I know P. Oh man, why you?
I just asked internet.
I bet you're googling it, Bill.
Or his wife's telling him.
Bill, you're googling it, Bill. Copy paste.
Toyota is the answer.
Toyota.
It's the car that sold the most in the Philippines. Is
Yeah.
Toyota.
You know their taxi there?
It's Toyota.
It's Toyota.
That's all he knows because he's there and he rides them. And 9 out of 10 of them were Toyotas.
Wow, he's smart, man.
Because when I was there,
What you got now?
he's got 6.
Oh, that's that. Wow, 6 out of 10.
Good job.
You got your Filipino citizenship now.
That's right. That's right.
You made 60% of the question. Mostly he did, but he's just late.
Yeah. You do good.
Wow.
We're proud of you. You get
Wow.
a gold star.
And he's been like 10 years married.
Sure.
Wow. And he knows all this men. You're smart. Congratulations to our winner. Check out the Riley's man, Bill. Or
Bill, you want to come up? You got enough speed at your house? Come to join us. Or Daryl, you're out there. Why don't you pop up on screen?
Yeah.
We'll line up the link. Or Jay, if Jay's there, we'd like to see you and talk to you about the W8 of yours.
that's
So-
crazy Jollibee.
Yep, so you know what you're doing.
I would get more. My internet was slow.
Blame it on the internet. Come on now.
Oh, I got a problem here.
Just give it a second.
See, take a slow. There you go.
Just be patient.
You can talk. You watch.
Well, I'm just trying to encourage you to be patient.
You know what is the patient is watching me. I bet they'll grab my hand and let me do it.
That's why I'm clenching my hand.
Yeah, how many times you do that to my hand?
You know.
There's no. I don't know. It's really bad. I mean, English is weird.
It's because the government's getting ready to shut the internet down, so we can't talk bad about the new president.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
I think that's probably what it is.
No, they're rebooting everything, like the system, making the repairs so that people don't have any problem with that during the integration, so everybody can watch.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're cleaning up their system.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I just think it's bad internet in America.
Even the Philippines.
But that's okay. So that was some of our trivia questions.
That the Bill Riley is the winner.
Yeah. Honorable mentions is Jay's Journey. Steve,
What's Jay's journey? Oh, Jay's journey. How many? He got
you got one.
okay.
Jay's Journey got one.
Let's do it, Maria. The
Three.
three, and Bill
Got six.
got 6. So
Steve
Steve got 1. Congratulations to the winner. The champ is check out Riley. The Rileys.
If you guys didn't hear, I was telling the story earlier how I crashed my car today. So we've had kind of an accident day.
Yeah, it's a really tiring day.
Yeah, because we decided that
I got a dream that 4 days ago that David dropped me somewhere, which is happening today. Then I'm like, where's my husband? There you go.
so Laura had a dream the other night that got her upset
No problem.
because she thinks in her dream I took her somewhere and dropped her off and didn't come pick her up. Guess what happened today? I took her somewhere, dropped her off, and didn't come pick her up
I'm glad I have there's an Uber.
because I had a car accident. So I don't know. I guess
Yeah, it's pretty good.
it is. It's your fault.
No, I just got what's this? Vibes.
Yeah.
I was
So-
kind of vibes, but
We're a little worried here in the United States that the government offices are all going to start shutting down again.
yeah.
So we decided to go ahead and get my passport renewed early.
And the passport problem is it's way different. It's more harder to get it now because it's a pandemic and it's
Right.
more expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah.
You get it renewed. You get a new one for like $155. But
Yeah.
the renewal is $110 here in the U.S.
Before you go and give them, and they're the one who will send it and check all this. But now you do your own. Just get a picture and put it there.
Yeah.
That's weird, huh?
What?
In the Philippines, they don't want you to submit a photo. They need to be in person, take a picture.
Okay, well,
Yeah, because maybe it's not you and using other name. Kevin Adamas Vlog. Hello, Coles. How are you, Kevin?
we just thought, because we want to be ready when the time comes to get to the Philippines. And so we didn't want to go, oh, I need to renew my passport before I go, in hopes that it would work. So, and with the new people coming into office, who knows what's going to happen to our government offices. So I wanted to get mine in the process and get it going. So
Yeah, because usually when I got mine, I was at before the pandemic, 2 years ago.
yeah, you get your passport for 10 years.
Then I don't have a problem on doing this, doing that. It's all really quick and easy. Shout out to everyone here, Kevin. Yeah, we have what's this? A very supportive, legit people. You just gonna scroll down and check them. They're very good people.
They are everybody.
Check out Riley's. She's a very legit and real, very supportive person. And Marie, let's do it. Maria, Jay's journey. This is a good one. And J3, which is called Joe's and Janie Journey. And what's this? Steve? Where's Steve?
Steve Brown.
Steve, oh, you just scroll it down and they're really good.
Yep. They're actually in this, to help build a good community.
Grounded. Hi, good focus. Grounded po yata audio niyo. What?
You're the Filipino.
Grounded po yata audio ninyo host. Why is grounded? You cannot hear us? Or full volume here. Oh. Hey, Bill. Can you hear us, Bill? Because Kevin said that grounded or choppy or what? It's not a good one. Oh, maybe we end up early. I'm moving. Let's see. I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's why they cannot stick it up.
If you're looking for money transfer services and money to loved ones in the Philippines, highly recommend Remitly Envelope.
We don't recommend.
Oh, I heard my voice. Let's see. I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's why they cannot stick it up. Oh, it's like a statics. No. Oh, echoing. How much it will be echoing? Maybe I have the microphone? No.
It's closed.
It's choppy, huh?
Yeah. This is all closed for a while. Oops.
Yeah. So my voice was pretty, and now it's not good. Holy no. No, too bad. So it's still echoing or echo? What is echo? What's echo? You hear us? Yes, statics. Yeah.
Maybe it's your.
But my phone is closer.
No. I don't know. Maybe it's that little thing.
It's still statics until now. That's not good.
Yes, Kevin is saying it's staticky.
Yeah, checking. Kevin, thanks for the comment. That's not good.
We're trying a different computer tonight, so maybe that's the problem. We usually use a different one, but we thought it'd be fun to try another one.
Do you try that one? Let's see. You got that finger there. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Here, you can do this. Put it here. La 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 la. Oh, somebody's asked about the mad banner. Oh, you explain it, right?
Yeah, I was trying to find it.
Well, we will send device.
Any better?
You got it? No, already out. Huh? This needs to be updated. The system update available. Yeah. No, you were over. Hello?
Hello, we're
Oh,
back.
too bad.
Anybody still there?
Don't leave us.
Don't abandon us.
That's really bright.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Get the volume up. Can you hear me?
Can
The
you
vo-
hear
no,
me?
the volume need to up.
Up, 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 up,
Oh,
up.
it's an echo, not singers. Can you hear me? Get it.
I get it. I just didn't think it was funny.
No, I'm just jealous. You don't know to do it. Where's the volume? 1898. Can you hear me, guys? What is what? Oh, hi, man. That's horrible.
It is, but that's okay.
We're sorry. Can you remove this thing? Where's that? There you go. Did you put something here earlier?
Yeah.
No, got it. Oh, there's somebody back. Hello, guys.
Ken, how are you, my friend? We were having technological difficulties.
We have an kicking earlier.
Do we sound okay now? We were literally having some issues.
Honda. Oh, you're wrong. It's a
Toyota.
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 Oh, Ken. Oh, Ken, sorry, you're a little bit late. Bill Riley's
Was the winner.
was he was the winner. He made a 6 out of 10. But some of those like he must like 7 answer or 8 because he's kind of late.
But if we get more people, we'll play the game again and let you
Yeah.
guys try. But Ken, if you're bored, you're welcome to join us. come up and visit
Yeah.
us. How's your
If you don't need to, to see your face, it's all right. There's a voice.
yeah,
If you're in your pajama or your boxer.
your silk boxer? Good. So
Oh,
what
the
about
lovers are here. Hello, sweet couple.
that?
Hello,
Yeah,
lovebirds. Lover.
that's right.
Maureen.
And how is Maureen
Sounds
doing
fine.
today? Yeah, I said we're. Oh, there it is.
Oh, you're late. It's a US receiver. Yeah, we just doing the one from the Chromebook to the
Yeah, we're not the smartest people.
Hi.
But how are you guys doing? Everything
Okay,
good?
Our face looks different here. I think this is nice.
Oh, is that what you're worried about?
Oh, girls worried about how they look.
Us men
Lauren
are.
is laughing.
Us men are always,
What you laughing, Maureen? The lovebirds or the pajama or what? These people are so sweet. They wake up together. Did you guys wake up together?
Well, they're a couple.
Because they get in and
Yeah.
me, I just yell, David, why you don't wake you up?
Well, it's usually I wake up and you sleep for 2 or 3 more hours. Yeah, I think Ken was telling me that Maureen's an early bird. She gets up like at 4 a.m.
Oh yeah, because she really loved Ken to talk more. To wake up. Me, I don't.
So you don't love me? Is why you sleep in? Is that what you just said?
No, you sleep late. That's why I wake up fine.
She's in trouble now, Maureen. She's in trouble.
I talked David like 7 o'clock in the Philippines. Doing good, just hanging around. Marine is on the speakerphone and we are watching you guys. Wow.
Oh,
Hey, that's a good thing. That's the way. And David, I'm not comparing our relationship, but that's the best way that you can tell and feel that you're closer if you're seeing the phone or talking through voice call. Yeah, compared just typing. Yeah, it's more really like that you're close. Maureen, yeah, ha ha ha. Yes, Maureen calls me every morning at 7:37 a.m. Well, because you're going to work, so she needs to wake up the early to catch you before you're going to work.
when Lorelai
David going to 9 o'clock at work, that's why.
when Lorelai was still in the Philippines, she'd call me every morning, every noon, every night.
No, I didn't call you in the noon. You're sleeping. What's calling you in the noon, by the way?
You.
Who's calling you by noon?
And I would take her literally with me everywhere and show her things with the phone.
Yeah, it's not like
And
we're
show her-
together.
And show her my college where I was teaching and, all of those things.
Yeah, because I asked.
Yeah, I took her everywhere.
7 days a week for over 3 years. Oh, that's really good. Yeah.
That's love and devotion
3 years.
every morning.
Dang, I'm not that good.
You're not.
Hey, I called you morning and evening.
I know. You wouldn't ever let me sleep. I would teach all day, get home.
True.
See? Devotion. And then Lorelai would call me about
Yeah, the time is changing in America, so it's hard to
Mhm.
keep up. Oh, but Aiken is Ohio,
Yeah, it's north of us.
so ours is like Philippines, huh?
He's
Maybe.
1 hour east.
See, that's why it's not hard for them to catch each other. David and like 14 or 13 hours difference.
Well, didn't stop you.
Yeah.
Didn't stop
It's
you.
better to track than knowing somebody's there.
I'd be like at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, trying to sleep. And Lorelai would be, wide awake, just blowing and going for her day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, going,
After I go somewhere, I need to go home so that I can talk to you by 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock. See?
so,
Because you need to go to work.
but it works out. It does.
Oh, no. If it's morning here, well, that's nice because they're calling in the evening too. It's morning here, it's evening there, so Maureen needs to wake up early to talk to before he go to sleep. Oh, that's sweet of you, Maureen. May I started talking to David like 8 o'clock. 13 hours difference now. Once the time change, it's 12.
Same here.
No, we're doing 13 and 14.
Are we?
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, because it's in Hawaii, 1 hour. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, don't count it. It's right.
Well, that's all right. But that's what we did. We spent a lot of time on the phone. A lot of time.
Yeah, that's why our cat is a phone girl.
Oh yeah.
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
our cat. Yes, very morning and every night.
Yeah. We did that the whole time, pretty much.
And that sucks, huh? That Ken cannot go to the Philippines now
Yeah.
because it's pandemic.
I know.
Yes, 13 hours difference now.
We don't know what's going on with the pandemic. Everybody knows that they've extended it out
The
another
26th
to the 30th.
January 31st now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it's going to get extended further. So
Yeah.
they just don't want to come out and do it right now.
It just happened like last year. The pandemic struck there, like in January, almost to February. It
Mhm.
started, and now in America will be like March.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're almost getting to a year of
Yeah,
this
those
mess.
amazing. Look what I do.
Yeah. Our dog is hanging out watching you guys, or watching watching us. So she's figured out she doesn't actually have to look at us. She can look at the computer.
She don't like a cartoon movie because she's gonna bark all the time, crazy.
It is crazy. Our dog hates animation. So
Yeah, so Maureen is from, where is that? I can't memorize their name.
Mindora,
Mhm.
Mindanao.
I know it's
Ah,
hard to their name.
Maureen, where were you from again over there? I thought it was Mindanao or Mindora.
No, she's in Valen. What's that? I wanted to go back in April but canceled.
Yeah.
And she's.
I've been talking to a lot of guys.
So how many times you saw Maureen in?
9.
I don't want to be a
He's been there.
nosy.
He's been there 9 times.
Wow, Mindanao.
See?
Yeah, but it's in what's that, Valencia, right, Maureen? I don't know where's Valencia, but it's Mindanao.
Yeah.
Mindanao is a big island,
hmm
the biggest.
But I've talked to a lot of guys that are separated from their wife or their fiance or long term. Yeah. And we've got to know a lot of people that are just really screwed over. Even Steve that was on earlier.
Yeah.
He's in Australia and she's in the Philippines, and she can't leave the Philippines to get to Australia because their borders are closed. So we can't get to the Philippines, and the Philippines can't get to these countries. And I got a friend down in Louisiana who, has been living there for over 12 years, permanent resident, all of that stuff. He can't get in the Philippines. So, and then we have some other military guys and friends that are
Illinois. Yeah, there's a lot there's a few people, not really a lot, but few who reaching us and wanting to know about the situation of going to Philippines, which is a really heartbreaking.
Yeah. So we're kind of all bonding over this
northern tip of Mindanao on the coast to the west. What's the time? I can't read it. To all? What's that? To the west. a little,
A little.
a little to the west from the east, so that will be a northeast.
Oh my God.
Give
there-
it time.
But there's so many people that are, really just messed up, and we just felt horrible for all of them. So we're trying to share the misery, I guess. Maybe it makes us all feel better if we know that we're all in the same boat, that we can't do anything.
Yeah, and there's like we just see a news that there's a lady there that her husband from where is that? She's in Hungary.
Oh, yeah, the one you saw earlier?
Yeah, and they deport her husband. It's not really. I think they're not really like
I thought that
married.
was Sweden.
Yeah, they're not really like married, but they live in together because the girl has the um unsettled marriage to other guy.
So I think it's Sweden or Norway, one of those countries. There's a couple that the guy is Filipino,
Yeah.
right?
She married a foreigner at first, then they get divorced. Then the guy married the first husband married have a divorce somewhere. What country was that? Then now she can't marry to the foreign guy that she's with 3 years that they deported.
Yeah, so they send him back to the Philippines.
No,
No?
the guy was kicked out in the Philippines. That's really bad. Even his extended, they kick it out because for some reason because his 3 years
Oh.
visa is out and they're not legal marriage.
So there's no right, so he can't stay. And
Yeah,
because he can't get back in as a tourist.
yeah.
'Cause
So they
everything's shut
kick
down.
out whatever who is expired visa there. Maureen lives in 100 feet from the. Wow,
Nice.
that's really good.
Yeah, we
Look at your piggy.
yeah. That would be nice.
Yeah, one of this day you will build a lovely house there
Maybe they already have a lovely
with
house.
a can together. Oh, we're watching the sunrise until the sunset crack to dawn.
Well, and we know a gentleman who's been a common law marriage in the Philippines for years, and he got stuck over here. And
Yeah, it's 10 years there.
10 years there. He has permanent residency cards and everything. And he can't get back at this point because he keeps getting mixed stories from everybody. So, he'll talk to somebody at the consulate and say, yeah, you can go back. Then he talks to the airline and says, no, we won't let you in, So he's just kind of waiting, but that's where his life is. I mean, he lives there. And they have a bar on the ocean.
There's a lot of people affected on this, mostly the one who get married in foreigner.
So, but it has to get better.
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of upsetting because my sister is doing her due end of this month, and she is having a twins, and she don't have anybody there except only her husband. So I thought that I can help my sister watching it, but doesn't work.
We can't get there, so.
Yeah. That's really bad.
It is. But it could always be worse.
Maybe you test Ken how smart is Ken. What's this?
All right, we'll do that. All right, Ken, we're going to test you.
Where the paper? Maybe Ken can answer the trivia.
Let's see.
I hope Maureen will not cheat on it. Oh, Maureen
They can test.
versus Ken. Who will get the answer? It's about how you will know in the Philippines.
Trivia.
Hold on, the mouse went.
All right, Ken, I have a question for you.
There's
Maureen.
in the band. There's a people, but it's all right.
How many islands make up the Philippines? How many islands make up the Philippines? Yeah.
You know how very important that marine here, because it's a lake here. The ocean is way far.
Yeah, it's for him to go to the ocean is a good. If you go to the Gulf of Mexico, probably
Treat.
16 hours. If he goes to the East Coast, you're probably looking at another 12 to 16 hours. West Coast is probably 30 hours. So
Excuse me.
we don't have
7309. Okay, write it on, bro. 7309. Nope.
close.
Yeah, close, Ken.
The internet, the wonderful internet, says
It's
that
updated.
been updated to 7,640 islands currently in the Philippines.
Well, I hope they changed the book, because it's 7,107 island in the history.
Oh yeah, it's just changing.
And now they discover more poop island.
Now we have another question here.
Oh, she got an answer. Look, whose answer can...
See, you got it.
Wow, Maureen! Okay,
See?
1 point to Maureen.
That's right. So here's our next question. And this is kind of a bracket question, like a range. So like 5 to 10 or 5 million to 10 million, whatever.
It's a bracket. Needs to be 2 answer between and this one. From when to when? From how many to how many? Oh, I got cheated. Hey.
How many languages are spoken in the Philippines? How many languages are spoken in the Philippines?
Ken, if Maureen a little bit quiet there, then Maureen is cheating. It's confirmed.
Right. She's Googling.
Sige. Wow, Maureen. You can't believe that. Oh, Maureen, how many languages in the Philippines? Is that languages or dialect?
Languages. Dialects is a different animal.
Okay.
15 to 20?
Oh, more than that one, Ken. It's too far.
You're going to be kind of surprised about this
Oh.
one.
Maureen is kind of quiet, just Googling. You never even guess it. No. 1 point for Maureen. Ding, 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 ding. Don't tell me you guys are Googling each other.
Yeah.
Oh, mine.
Languages spoken in the Philippines, which is really cool because I read an article a while back about how people that specialize in languages consider the Philippine people to be some of the smartest in the world because they know so many languages and dialects.
It's more than 100. I wonder if it's what's this? Mercury can answer that one. Hey, Ken,
100,000.
you and Bill Rileys are the same. Bill is from 1 to
1,000.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah. There's technically, the internet says, Google, all of that good, Wikipedia says there's 120 to 187 languages.
120 to 187.
So
Bingo.
that's right. All right, let's try this one. What is the most popular restaurant in the Philippines called, and what is the name of the chicken dish?
The chicken is the hip.
Huh?
You must
Well,
separate it.
No.
Ding, 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 ding.
So the most popular restaurant in the Philippines.
Food restaurant popular.
There's John Baker. Hey, John, how are you?
Wow. Hi,
Good to
host.
see
Hi,
ya.
John. John knows this one.
We're playing Philippine Trivia.
What is the most famous food
So the question
in
is,
the Philippines or the restaurant?
what is the most famous restaurant in the Philippines, and what is the name of the chicken dish?
The popular chicken.
So John got Jolly.
Jolly.
Ken got
Ken
Jolly
Jolly B with a wrong spelling. Very good. Jollibee, I don't even know this double L. Yay, Ken got the answer. And what's the manok? Oh, good. So what's the name? I know it's manok, but it's called, there's a brand name of Jollibee, the chicken.
What's the name of the chicken dish?
The manok. Oh, John knows what's a manok, huh? That's called in the Philippines, manok,
Okay.
the chicken.
That's not what it says on the menu.
Yeah, hey John from Maureen and
We had a bunch of people on here earlier and played around, but then our internet crapped out. We had to kind of come back on. So we actually had a
yeah, well,
pretty
we're
good
really
game.
good that one. Yep.
So the name of the chicken dish at Jollibee.
Maureen, don't you know the answer, Maureen? You order the chicken. What is that called when you order?
Because
the famous chicken and the Jollibee.
why I bring this up was because when we were in Houston last week,
Oh, jeez.
Lorelai couldn't remember the name of the hamburger.
Yeah, and even that name, like the chicken,
So-
chicken.
She said that she's been out of the Philippines too long. So
Well,
crap. I think
John Baker, hi Maureen.
it would be
This is there you go. Hi Ken. Oh, I'm just updating now.
so if you could figure this out, the name of this chicken dish, it would be a joyful day,
The hint.
right?
Or what, how, when do you eat, what's your feeling when you eat the chicken? Well, there's a commercial, that one. You know, the kids will not call this a butter chicken. They called it what? In the America.
There you go.
Oh,
Ken.
chicken joy. Maureen got it.
No,
And
Ken got
Ken,
it. Ken
are you
got it.
cheated each other? No, Maureen said.
She got it first.
Oh, maybe they answered the phone together and
Maybe.
typed in.
Because that's good.
Oh,
Chicken
chicken joy.
joy.
That kid will do that, like saying chicken joy.
Now, what's the name of the hamburger?
Okay, they can answer.
You remember?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yum.
The hamburger's name is a Yum Burger.
Yum burger. Oh my goodness, that's great.
All right. Next question. What does PBA stand for?
P as in pig. B as in boy. A as in apple. What is that? PBA.
Stand for in the Philippines.
I've had a cold, I love chicken joy, Mario.
I've had it,
But
but couldn't remember it. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Like, oh, the chicken, like, what is a chicken? Then I read the chart.
John Baker, have you ever had Chicken Joy? I wonder if he's ever had it.
Yeah, I think it's good because he went to Texas the other week before we went there.
Did he?
Yeah,
Well,
John.
did he have Chicken Joy?
He has the
Did he go to Jollibee?
he has the radio of the truck. The monitor.
We went to Texas and we had to go to Jollibee twice, one in Dallas and one in Houston. So we went there twice.
PBA. The famous
PBA.
PBA.
Paul Baker Apple.
PBA. Type it. PBA stand for in the Philippines. Oh.
PBA.
Question mark. Philippine Basketball Association.
There you go.
Oh, Maureen typed faster than you can. Sorry.
Well, Ken got her.
Maureen is always the first one.
I think she's cheating somehow.
Maybe Maureen said, oh, that's PBA and can you type it directly? So who's really the answer, kid? Because the phone talking. Who the answer? Or your sweet lovers? They will say, oh, we're together.
We'll try. All right, our number 5 question is, what is the longest holiday in the Philippines?
See, that's 5 months. That's not 4 months.
I didn't say 4 months.
No.
The longest holiday in the Philippines.
What is the famous and the longest holiday in the Philippines?
And then the bonus question to that is, how long does it last?
Ken, she watches
A lot of basketball.
a lot of basketball. So that's her answer, or you know the answer too?
John Baker got it.
John Baker Christmas!
That's right.
Woo! How long from what month to what month, John?
What's the nickname of it?
September until December.
Wrong.
Oh, you're close.
It goes September to January, technically.
Yeah, because you celebrate December 25. So if you say until December, so it'll be October 31st, November 31st to tomorrow, December.
Right, but it goes into January.
Oh, 5 for September, October, November.
September, October, November, December, January. Because every time I've been there, it's still going on in January. But good answers, guys. Good job. All right.
Oh, John is really close.
Well, he got that part.
I still have art. That's why you remember it.
That's why, John. It's okay to take it down now, my friend. It's okay to take it down.
Yeah. Are you waiting for the Chinese New Year?
Oh, John.
Oh, Ken is the
The
same.
same way. Oh, my goodness. Guys, come on. Don't tell me you're the guys that leave your Christmas lights outside the house all year.
It's nighttime, they need lights. Oh, jeez. Maureen, no. What do you think, Maureen? The Christmas tree is still there.
So here's our next question. What 3 countries colonized the Philippines? What 3 countries colonized the Philippines? No particular order. This one should be an easy one.
Oh, how many?
Ken
Oh, this is the.
Ken
being
says he's
lazy.
being lazy with the Christmas stuff.
Yeah, it's easy to put up. It's hard to take off.
Yeah.
There's an answer.
No answer.
The 3.
The 3 countries.
She loves. It's still up.
Oh,
Man, how good wife you are.
good husband. He says she still loves it up, so he keeps it up.
That's why. Because.
Yeah. Mexico and the U.S.
Oh, you're
that's,
close, but not the right. It must be 3.
that's two. That's two, but you need three, and one of your two is wrong.
Oh, there you go, Spain. And what? Only you to name the 3.
That's right.
And Mexico is wrong.
Well, he had to figure that one out.
Yeah, USA, Spain, and Spanish, English, and American.
One of yours is wrong.
Spanish,
And
English is a British. And Americans. No,
no,
no.
one of yours is wrong, but you're getting close.
John Baker, 1 is wrong. Ken, 1 is wrong. You get the 2.
You're getting close. So we know the U.S. is
Oh,
correct.
Maureen, are you there, Maureen? Don't tell me. Don't tell them, Maureen. Just type it.
And then the Spanish is correct. So you need your third
No,
one.
they meant to get the. Oh, that's my favorite. I can memorize how many years are they, which is the next question.
Right, I understand.
Maureen, you're not typing?
She's thinking.
Or Maureen, U.S., Spain. So where's the other one, Maureen?
You need one more.
Oh my, they're getting closer. One more. What is that one? That one country that you miss is the famous.
They're all famous. America's
Yeah, because their territory. They're terrorizing. I didn't know. Oh.
You're gonna go. When we tell you, you're gonna go. Oh,
They did the 3 years in Philippines. Maybe that's why you don't know. But 3 years colonized the Philippines
it was the country
before American came in.
before America got there.
Ooh.
And it's the reason America came there.
Yeah, because they're so brutal. Oh, Japan. Japan and what? Complete your answer.
Japan, Spain, and America.
Okay, Japan. How many years is the Spain? It's irritating, huh? How many years that the Spain colonized the Philippines?
500,000.
Oh.
Good job, guys. All
No,
right.
wait, let's see how many. Okay, since you're American, so how many years the Americans stay in the Philippines?
Stay there until 1989.
Then how many years? They're asking.
I'm not telling you.
How many years? I got the answer. I don't need a Google.
Well, tell them.
Okay. Oh, somebody will answer it. They're American.
Come on, history.
They
teacher.
know where they colonize people. Okay. First, the Spain in the Philippines is 333 years under the territory of Spain.
Yeah.
Discovered by Magellan,
It was Spanish.
who is sent by the King of Spain to look the Moluccas Island or Spice Island. Woohoo!
And what was the name of that king?
That's what I heard.
What was the name of the king?
I don't
the
know.
Spanish king.
You.
King Philip.
That's why it's after Philippines.
You
No.
Oh my goodness.
It first is Spice Island.
You're so fired.
I would say America was there 3 to 4 years. Nope. That was Japan.
We were there. We didn't, the interesting thing is, Ken, I wouldn't say we colonized. I think that's the wrong word they use, but that's the terminology.
No, they take over.
We liberated the Philippines from Japan, and our military forces were there until I think 1990.
No, they helped there, then they were lost control. Then people get convenient and they become a territory.
But we didn't have an active role in the government.
Only the soldiers were being bad. So, of course, okay, nobody wants to hit how many years is the American?
He said he got it.
No, that's a Japanese only the American 8 years.
Right, that's what I just said.
And they made our first president a puppet president,
Of course.
which is called Independence Day by Emmanuel. How was that? I don't know.
Yeah, so you don't know either. All right. Next question.
48 years.
What is the duck embryo that you eat in the Philippines called? This is an easy one.
Okay. It's an egg that made of a
Well, what do you think an embryo is?
embryo. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, see, Ken agrees with
I
me.
never colonized the Philippines.
Yeah, I don't think we colonized it either, but that's how they see it. Sadly, and I know it's off track, but countries, when they need us, love us. And when they don't need us, well, they hate us.
And I shall return. Who is
John
that?
Baker. Woo!
Balut! John Baker, good job.
MacArthur.
Yeah, and how the Mark Arthur telling to convince the Filipino why Filipino don't lose hope that Mark Arthur is coming back.
Yeah.
Why? How?
What do you mean? Pamphlets.
Pamphlets now. Okay, here. When there's a war, then Mark Arthur are having a hard time to finish the war and there's a chaos, so he go back to America and saying, I shall return. So there's a time that Filipino doesn't lose hope because Mark Arthur did something to convince and give hope to Filipinos that he's really have a word of honor. The question is how he sent the messages to the Filipinos which under that Japanese on that time. Ew, John, I don't want more than one a year.
One of the blutes, yeah. I don't want one at all.
What's how?
You
Is
know,
this snake? Like how?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't want one at all, but
Oh, it's good. Hey, give you more energy.
I don't need any energy.
But they sell in here in an Asian store. I don't want to buy it because I'm doubt how they cook it.
Well, they don't cook it; they just put it in the ground.
No,
I thought
we process it.
I thought it was just buried in the
No,
ground.
no, that's a dead duck already.
No.
No, we process it.
All right.
Oh, what's the answer? How does the Mark Arthur how he send the messages that he's coming back to the Philippines?
I thought they flew over and dropped pamphlets.
It's not pamphlets, but for how many years? It's not been back like how many years he's still giving hope to the people, to the Filipino. That's very special.
Coded messages in the radios.
No, because Filipino don't have all the radios, but how they can spread because they've been doing secretly a message.
I don't know. You tell
Then
me.
how that from the America going? You don't know it's popular.
No, I don't know. Apparently,
It's cigarette. What's that? Morse code. Yep, they put insert in the cigarette, and when they open the cigarette, they have aloha from Hawaii. Yeah, they said I shall return. So they're passing it like, oh, Mark Arthur didn't forget us, and they keep sending like a secret, like a I shall return. Yeah, that's
Okay.
why it's popular.
That's what I said, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
You said
Hello,
pamphlets.
hello, inspired.
They're sending
That's bad.
cigarettes.
How are you? How are you doing in Hawaii, my friend? We are playing.
We're debating.
We're playing Philippine Trivia.
Morse code. What's
Ham, right?
Morse?
You know,
No, that's a prisoner code.
ham radio. Yeah.
Yeah, that's only for the one who's trained to do that.
I think she's making it up, guys.
No, it's a cigarette. Usually, they give it a cigarette or they insert in the, like a lighter or something.
All right. This one might be a little bit
And they
challenging.
said they're selling the cigarette from America. It's but they don't know that they insert the word or
The little pamphlet.
yeah, so that the Filipino can
Read it.
read it.
Right. So this one might be a little challenging, guys.
Ham radio.
Yeah, not,
Yeah, but the Japanese can hear it.
right. Maybe.
Yeah.
So the next question is, aswang is what?
What is aswang in the Philippines? Anybody know what is aswang?
ASWANG.
Like that.
I know if Mercury 3 was here, he would know it in a
Oh
heartbeat.
yeah. He
This is
knows a
kinda-
lot about
Well, he likes
he always mentioned aswang. Maybe John Baker.
aswang.
John Baker, you know that aswang. I know. You just don't explain maybe if John Baker is typing now. Oh, Maureen will tell Ken during the heartbeat what is aswang in Ken said, what is that?
Inspired, retired. How are you doing, my friend? Are you doing good?
Yeah, congratulations to your wife.
That's right. We both got that completed out of the way. And one thing we did today is we went up and I renewed my passport. It still had 2 years on it, but I
Before
wanted,
expiration.
yeah, before I
Vampires. Woohoo!
ghost. No,
No, that's a
the
white lady.
The white lady.
Mumu.
Mumu, like a dress.
No, Mumu it's good like yeah, Mumu is just like a white like a ghost Mumu.
Okay, no.
Yeah, Mumu is close to Aswang vampire.
That's right. Aswang is technically the legendary hominoid, which is sort of a cross between a vampire and a witch. They eat your guts. So good job, John Baker.
They're doing this.
Good job.
The vampire is sassy. They just eat this.
Yeah.
But the Aswang, they open your guts and eat your liver, and
Well, John knows a lot about that.
like a monster in the what is that my guy in the show that they have unsuspicious
The
alien.
chupacabra?
Yeah, that one.
The chupacabra!
Yeah, just like that, but it's a human.
Wake is a little
Walk,
different.
walk.
Walk, whatever.
Yeah, walk is that like a cut. I think that's what is called.
Oh, let me drop. Okay. Sorry, Bill. I had to take over the controls from Lorelei. And I'm a big mess.
Oh my goodness. What is that? Manananggal is the one have a flying with a bat and cut the half of the body. They're pretty girl and sexy. They seduce a guy and they go somewhere and they in the middle of the night with the full moon, their body will cut in half and they have those bat wings that are really big and they're trying to fly and they eat the guy.
I dropped the link if anybody wants to come
There
up.
you go.
Bill's going to come up and join us.
Check out Riley's in the house.
How are you, my
The
friend?
champ. Oh my
Big
goodness.
Uh,
Champ is back.
yes, I'm back. Yep. I had to go to the market with my wife. She came and got me. So
That's
I go to
okay.
the market. But then I lost connection with you guys. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
just got back
I'll
on.
win that one.
we malfunctioned on our end too. So
Oh, did you?
yeah,
Yeah. When you left, it looked like you still are internet.
yeah.
Oh,
But we were asking this group about the questions,
Aswang.
and so we just got to the point of Aswang, and so now
Right.
my follow-up question about Bigfoot. So John, Ken, inspired. Do you guys believe in Bigfoot? I know Bill does. He's because he looks at him in the mirror. I mean,
Mhm.
Such squad.
yeah. All right.
Yeah,
all right.
Maureen is on Wow.
Maureen's
Putting
cooking.
the tenderloins? Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill from Maureen.
So everybody say hi to Bill, and Bill
Then
says hi to everybody.
Chan Baker is there. Party can start.
That's it. Can restart.
All right.
So how about Bigfoot? Do we believe in Bigfoot? That's not one of the official questions, but it's a question. And then our next question is,
Why you believe in Bigfoot,
Bill.
Bill?
Well, there's a lot of evidence that it came out about some type of creature. Not saying there's a ton of them or anything, but there's a lot of wilderness, like Northern America and all throughout Russia. That's never been really explored. So is there things there that we don't know about? I think so. I think there's
Okay.
things that we don't know. So and I think there could be a Bigfoot if that's what they say. It could be more so like a gorilla type,
Yeah.
more look. It could be bear type, but I think there's things that we don't know is out there yet still.
Which you believe, UFO or the Bigfoot? More.
Both.
I mean, more. Which more convincing, the UFO or the Bigfoot?
I've never personally seen either, so I can't say I believe one over the other or anything. But there's a lot of people that believe there's UFOs, and I've seen on the video and stuff. There's definitely stuff out there that we little people don't know nothing about, and it was even released not too long ago that it's the Air Force or whatever actually had video of what they classified as a UFO. Um, so I mean, if they think there's stuff.
Here's what I think. I think there's no question that there are UFOs out there, unidentified flying objects. No question.
Right.
But does that mean that they're aliens? I don't know about that.
Yeah, John said there's the U.S. government has a DNA of a Bigfoot, but won't say it's a Bigfoot.
Right.
Yeah, and so I do think there's a lot of weird things that you can see. I think a lot of it is natural, and some of it's who knows.
Right.
Bigfoot.
Well, later we can have a steak of tenderloins from Ken.
That's right.
Right.
Wow, can see on the Bigfoot in Ohio. I don't really believe Bigfoot yet because I don't watch too much of the evidence or like it's not for me it's convincing, but the UFO it is true. I mean, yeah, in the Philippines there's a lot.
That's because you guys drink Red Horse all the time.
No, I mean it's a lot. And I don't know if you hear this like a San Telmo. It's like made of a big fire that's floating and different color.
Swamp gas is what we call it.
Yeah, it's really like running.
Yeah, we call that swamp gas.
Yeah, we have those, but the UFO, we have a lot of activity in the Philippines.
I think the probability of a creature that's undiscovered is 100% because we're discovering new creatures all the time. And our forests are so dense, it wouldn't surprise me if there's a hominoid that lives in small family groups that doesn't reproduce real fast, So maybe you got to be 20 or 30 years old before you're able to reproduce. So they're not a fast reproducing.
It's hard to track because they have a big sensor that they can see, they can feel or know or hear there's the human coming. so they're running away. You know what I'm saying? Unless
Yeah.
if you're in the sky, everybody can see it.
Yeah, I think they're in tune with nature enough that they can avoid humans. Because look, it's just like deer hunting. Those deer can smell you. You tell me
Right.
a Bigfoot couldn't smell a human?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I don't know if you guys hear this in the Philippines that there's a we call big gorilla who raped a girl.
Hmm.
I mean, not a girl, a lady that went to the forest like hiking.
That sounds like a urban.
Yeah, it's a big. That's why nobody wants to go there. By especially it's a girl, it's a lady.
So that sounds like one of those cautionary tales. Don't go out in the woods by yourself.
Yeah, it is. They got raped by gorilla. So the gorilla is like a size of a human there.
Well, they're bigger than humans.
Yeah. So maybe that's a Bigfoot or what?
Could be.
Yeah, because the size of a human.
But in the Philippines, you guys have your own version of Bigfoot, which is a much smaller version.
Right.
Well,
Well, that lives in the jungles, but it's a much smaller.
Right.
Bigfoot is a hybrid.
Well,
Gorilla is like, Philippines tiny people.
Right.
well, that was just a side question.
Did you see that one in the ocean that they have those like tentacles, like really an alien?
Tentacles.
Yeah, they call it alien because it look like the head is look like a shape of a ray,
Hmm.
but it's like a jellyfish. Then they have tentacles. That's like what is that? Like an insect. Do you know that one they have in the show now?
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
discovered.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I have all the books called 411 Missing. It's a movie.
I watched the movie, John. I watched that movie on YouTube the other day. So, yeah, I watched that.
Which one is this?
411 Missing. A lot of people go missing up where he lives.
Oh, is that the kids?
Yeah.
That they go missing? Oh,
Yeah.
is that the show?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
But
what is that
no.
about? Missing by the...
Bigfoot eats them.
No.
I'm saying what they said.
Really?
But in the ocean, there's some new video of squid or octopus that they have figured out can ship
it's a thin
change.
fin.
They can, yeah, but they can change. So before they always thought they were kind of jelly, but they found that they can actually make angles. They can shape themselves in so many different ways. There's some new species found way down deep that looks hard and solid, and then when you scare them, you see that they're just like a jellyfish. They just
Right.
that's cool. We don't know what's out there.
Yeah.
Human eyes, ears can only perceive some things, not all that out there.
That's right.
Aw,
That's right.
that's a big hit.
Well,
Right.
I think Bigfoot is Pablo.
Well, I hope that they can keep Bigfoot in the cage so that we can say there's a Bigfoot.
It's not very nice.
Well, they will interview for sure. Bigfoot know how to speak.
What if we put you in a cage so we can see if there's a Filipina?
Oh yeah, no need. There's a lot.
I don't think we ought to shoot them or try to harvest it just to prove. I just don't think we should do that.
Well, they put in the zoo like those animals that almost
what if we put you in the
exist.
zoo?
Oh, there's a human in the zoo.
But if he's happy in the woods, just leave him alone.
No, they're doing this to study so that they can multiply.
But
That's why we have still
maybe,
animals until now.
maybe he doesn't want to multiply.
How do you know?
So
See, how do you know if you haven't talked to it?
Talk to it.
less than 10 years ago, they found a new deer in Vietnam that they thought was extinct.
Yeah, they never even know what's the deer and kangaroo until they compare each other.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The coelacanth, a fish that was extinct for 3 million years, showed up in 1908 or whatever. So we don't know what's out there. That's my opinion.
Jeez, I can't believe, Bill. You're supposed to be in the cam while we asking the question before, so that I can see you're googling there.
All right, so the other question was, what's the legal drinking age in the Philippines? The legal drinking age. Now, granted, when I was there, I saw little 3-year-olds in the road drinking, and smoking, picking up hookers, but, just saying. So,
Yeah, when I asked one of the neighbors when we were in Davao, where could I get my beer that I like? I drink the Samuel Light or whatever.
Uh-huh.
She said, "Oh, if you like some, I can go get you some." I said, "Oh yeah," and I was going to pay and get them some too if they wanted some. So I gave them the money or whatever, and then I walked back in the house. About 10 minutes later, here comes their 10-year-old daughter with all this beer. Like, what? What? She got to the liquor store. What happened here? It's like, oh no, she just got it from the sorry that sells it.
Uh-huh.
Like, but a 10-year-old can go by, at the store. It's
Yeah.
like they're not supposed to, but yeah, if you know them, so
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. You're surprised there. I was so surprised when I came here too. Like, what? There's a
Right,
restriction to buy an alcohol.
right. Like, whoa.
yeah, we're strict in America.
We're in and out there. Like, oh, my daddy told me that I need to buy.
Right, right.
Yeah, we're strict here about that stuff. But yeah, I thought that was fascinating.
There's a Filipino, like the father will drink like one bottle or two. Okay, he will buy. Then later,
Right,
like, oh, I think I want more. So go, kid.
right. Exactly.
Maybe the good thing is that if the kid goes and gets it, then the drunk guy is not going to get it,
Yeah.
and he doesn't wind up getting in a fight or an accident.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah, or
Right.
drainage because it's night.
The drainage.
There in the States, we were drinking at an early age or whatever. I knew of one liquor store that was in the area that would serve me or whatever when I was underage. So I used to go to it. But we had this great idea, me and a few friends. We found out that you only had to be 18 in Canada to drink.
Yeah.
So we did a spring break, if you will, and went to Canada. So we went up there at 18 years old, and I got plastered.
That's what Louisiana was.
Yeah.
At my age, when I was a teenager, Louisiana, you could drink at 18.
Right.
I mean, go with the guidelines. They went with their own guidelines.
Right.
We had the same deal. When I was in high school, we had a liquor store that would sell to me because I kind of looked like this in high school.
I did.
I would take orders from the school, all my friends, and I would charge them like $3 on top of a case, $5 on a bottle, just to make money. And I made lots of money my senior year in high school.
Right.
And it got so bad that I would go to the liquor store wearing my leather jacket, and they could care less because I was buying $2,000 and $3,000 worth of booze and putting them in the trunk and taking them home. But
Right.
they don't care. They're like, drive around back and we'll load you up.
Right.
Dang.
Yeah.
So I think it's,
No, there's no ID or anything. They're the Philippines. I was shocked.
no, it is. It's interesting, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, the father is so lazy to get the ice cold beer. So one by one, get one, buy and get another one. So what I did, I just buy them, but I didn't become a drinker.
But Bill, what do you think, guys? What do you guys think? Ken, John, what do you guys think? If you let children drink at a younger age, do they become more prone to become alcoholics and drunks and people that drink a lot? Or do you think they kind of get it out of their system and don't do it?
Well, I don't know. Probably depends on the kid. As far as what I personally did with like my older son and stuff, that I let him drink his first beer with me at at an early age, and you know we're in our house. We're I'm not letting him overindulge or anything, but I just let him do that there at the house, and I showed him. I showed him what it was before. All his friends went and told him,
Yeah.
"This is the best," and this is. So I showed him. This is what it looks like. And they seen me too. I believe I'm a responsible drinker. I rarely drink. I drink when I'm watching the football game. I drink when I'm, maybe at a restaurant. I'll have a beer with my steak or my, nice hamburger or something like that. So I drink rarely. I don't stockpile it. I don't have to have a separate beer fridge because I drink so much or anything like that. So, but watching the game or something, I'm going to have a beer and or a couple or something. But that's how I do it. So, and that's what they see. So introduced it to them early. So
I do think that's important that because what you're doing is knocking down the myth.
right,
You're eliminating that fantasy or that myth that teenagers go through.
right.
It's, so I agree with you there. I think that's a good way to look at it.
Right.
Now the real question is, does Bigfoot drink beer?
I might ruin their DNA if the drink all the time. It's okay to drink if you don't have issues.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, my father is like microphone and a glass.
Right.
But my sister and I mean, we're not, yeah, we're not drinker.
Right.
Yeah, we see
Yeah.
them every day drinking, but no, we don't grow up get drunk.
Well, but I think that's
Maybe we see how hard to be get drunk. And that's why our husband, David, is not
I'm like you, Bill. I drink like you do.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
He drink
You-
occasionally, and my brother-in-law is the same thing. Maybe it's our side, like how hard to be married alcoholic.
That's right, John Baker. That's right.
Drink to celebrate, not to forget problems. Oh yeah. Tomorrow you have a very big problem of
Right.
what's this? A hangover if you drink too much.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's the key.
Yeah, they can see. I mean, for example, their dad like, oh, he go this, he beat the mom like that because drunk. So the kids can see it and they're really like, I'm not gonna be like this. You know?
Or do they think they are going to be like that, so they do it thinking I might as well just do it?
I don't know. I was I grew up with an alcoholic father, but thinking like, man, this is gonna be happening to my family. I mean, drama all the time is so boring.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm so tiring.
Plus, it's expensive to be a drunk. I mean, I
Right.
have drunks in the family.
Right.
It's you can burn through a lot of money. A lot of money. Again, I mean, you're talking
Ah,
about
yeah, my uncle drink. He's drink in the house only, but only one of his son that drinks, but not really a big drinker. The two will not drink.
Right.
Yeah, and they're all male.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's a lesson. If you really show to your kids that this is the effect of this one and effect that one, they will know.
Well, and I agree, and I think you got to teach the other side of it also about accidents and drunk driving.
Right.
Because when I would teach my nieces how to drive a car, what I would do is same concept. I would take them out in a field, and I would tell them to floor it, hit that gas as hard as you can, spin those tires and raise hell, and slam on the brake as hard as you can. So now you know what the car is going to do, how it's going to act, and what that feels like. So it kind of gets it out of their system. And it's not a novelty.
Ooh, my cousin died 2 days ago drinking his trailer burned up. He
Yeah.
was passed out 42 years old. His teen son made it out alive. Holy cow.
Well, let's be glad that his teen son made it out alive. Man,
Sorry to hear about that. Yeah.
yeah, that's bad. Yeah. I had a brother,
Hey, is that the one that you live when you're gonna?
that was a house.
Oh, that's a house. Yeah.
This is a trailer, he says. Yeah, I had a brother that passed away from basically alcoholism a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, John. That's sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's. I mean,
It's rough, it's,
and it's already a teen. It's just a really teen.
the son,
Yeah.
teenage son.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, having those like a big trauma.
Yeah, house fire plus the father's death.
Yeah.
Double whammy. That's not good. Well, John, we all pray that he gets that, his son, does well and
Wow.
has a good, safe place to land, and that he's going to be, him himself is going to be all right.
Well, I hope it's not yesterday too.
But there's a lot of folks that would rather just drink themselves to death than get sober.
Right.
I know I've known plenty of those. So, but, so is alcoholism a big deal in the Philippines? You think?
Yeah, I think so. It's definitely something that they turn to for a lot of people. They're either drinking that Red Horse all the time, or you see them with the tuba,
Yeah.
and
They think
you see people that are really they're upside down on it. So it's definitely a bad thing. And then here too, we talk about drunk drivers. Imagine these drunk people. I've seen them so many times. They're out on their scooters, and they're drunk as they can't even go straight, and they're out there driving that scooter around, or motorcycle, or whatever they want to call it. And it's so very dangerous. They're they could kill someone, but most likely they're going to kill themselves. And it's a scary thing.
Or do they arrest people in the Philippines for driving drunk?
Yeah, they can definitely, but most of the time they're in the barangays driving drunk. They're not going long distances. They're if you will, close to home driving drunk. Or coming from their friend's house, or that kind of thing. So on the main roads you don't see it as much, but if you go in the barangays, in that area, that's where we usually see them driving drunk.
Wow.
So, and then there's not that many police in the barangay. It's the barangay captain and maybe a assistant or something. So they pretty much got to crash and fall, and then someone reports them.
Oh man.
yeah,
You
you
guys see that?
Oh, what you got?
My wife just fixed some food.
Oh, you make me
Nice.
hungry.
So,
What is that? Very
What? Tocino.
oh.
So, and some eggs, and of course you gotta have the rice.
You
And
gotta
of
have,
course I'm Filipino now, so I got a spoon and a fork. Come on.
Oh, you already passed the citizenship question, Bill.
Yeah. Yeah.
my problem is I don't like to touch my food with my fingers. I
Really.
can't stand to have dirty fingers.
Yeah.
So, when they're all eating, I don't like my fingers to be dirty.
Right.
So,
So you haven't done a Buddha fight yet?
I don't know what that is.
What?
Buddha fight?
No.
So where you have the banana leaf and they lay out all the food, the
Oh,
rice,
see.
all the food, and
Yeah,
just everybody comes together and eats off of that, pick
yeah.
and pack.
I'm not fun.
They do that down in Louisiana.
Yeah,
Crab boil, and I
with
just use
crab. Yeah,
fork and get what I want on my plate. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I have a friends and they're thinking we're gonna do that. I'm the one who's like, you need to have a serving spoon. I'm not gonna eat it.
Yeah. So no. Well, it's not other people's fingers. That's what's weird. Other
right,
people's hands don't bother me. I don't want my fingers dirty.
right.
I just don't like that slimy to slimy to slimy. No.
That's I just don't like my fingers dirty at all.
Have you
So,
tried it, Bill? Using your
Oh
own?
yeah.
he loves it.
You know?
No, and I'm Filipino. Come on, I tried it.
Oh. You know how to do it? Example, let's say,
Kids
Just pick
say,
and pack.
Bill Riley.
you know how to use your finger while eating?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
my wife taught me.
After dark, the Philippines, I have my in-laws got stuff in the dark. Yeah, because you'll be a target there.
Yeah.
There's in the night there, like 10 o'clock. Oh, there's a lot of bad teenager there who will steal your money so that they can buy.
I just
Right.
Laura is my
No.
bodyguard.
They like to smoke there.
Ken says he loves Tocino.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Ken, how you doing, my friend? Sorry about your Browns.
But man, they were impressive
Yeah.
for the Browns.
You know, after all these years, I thought they were going to do something, but they ran into that Green Bay wall, I guess.
Yeah. But they did good though. I mean, for them,
Yeah, for the Browns, it was like Super Bowl victory, right?
that's
Boodle,
right.
boodle.
Sometimes that's
That's boodle boodle.
Yeah, Boodle Boodle. But down here, they call it Boodle Fight. Boodle Fight.
Oh, I got you. Yeah,
I think I'm already here in America when they do that.
because they're all scrapping for the food.
Yeah.
The
But
feeding.
what they said, it originated from the troops being out in the field. They didn't have all the stuff they needed to prepare, so they would just go get a leaf from the banana tree, wipe it off, and then they put all the food there, and everybody come eat. So it quick, easy. Take the leaf and throw it away. You don't have no plates to clean or no dishes. So that's what I understand where it came from. And first time I seen one here in the Philippines, it was actually a military
Yeah.
people doing it on their day off at the swimming area. Was the first time I seen one like in person. So it was pretty cool to watch them and talk to them. I would have jumped in, but they didn't offer. So get right in there with them.
And
Maybe they don't,
While we're eating.
I don't have to English now. I'm hungry.
now look, if I was hungry, I would.
Yeah. Nobody can speak English if they're hungry. Like, oh man, I'm gonna eat this thing.
Right.
But I'd probably go find my own little banana leaves and make pinchers out of it. So
Right.
That-
Now
that-
I've seen people have the plastic glove on too when they
I've seen that too.
yeah, so that they will not wash it after. I could not
Right.
find a motorcycle helmet. I bought mine in the US and I took into the Philippines and it's a half helmet because for the hot
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sweat like a pig. There's stinky.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But we,
Look around to see about a helmet, but I don't know if they got any that fit this big head. So,
it's a good point.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking. They lost to Casey, but just said for 20 years, they're always next year.
Yeah.
Right.
But they did
always
good.
next year.
Yeah, but when we were there last time, I noticed a lot of people using gloves to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to remove it, especially when you're working. And the
Right.
thing, if they use this hand, it will easy to
And that's my
Yeah.
using.
But my mom hated. That's why he got in there. That's why we need a spoon.
I just don't like my fingers getting dirty.
We just need a spoon, not a spoon and fork. We just spoon.
Yeah.
Because my mom is kind of a little bit Spaniards. That's why slamming on our hand with the fork. Where's your spoon? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, in America, we use forks, not spoons, very much.
Right.
Yeah. In the Philippines, spoon and fork. In America,
Yeah.
when I came here, like David giving me a fork, like I will not fork my rice.
Like, well, why not?
Why you fork everything? You know, see, the Baldi, what's this? Bill is really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Show us, Bill, how you get the spoon and fork together.
Well, what you gotta do, the spoon is the shovel. So you put stuff onto your, you put your food,
The fork is
but I haven't broke it down yet.
Great.
yeah.
You pile it on, and you gotta pile it large. You don't, they don't take no little bites here. It's large bites. So you pile it on, not that large.
There you go. Okay,
So I
Bill.
got a little bit of everything on there. You piled it on with your fork, and then this goes to your mouth.
Oh, see, that's a Filipino.
Hey, John, I've actually heard a lot of expats actually talk about
I
that.
use my sock
Yeah.
for toilet paper one time in the mall.
Yeah, because the mall doesn't have toilet paper. You got to bring your own.
Yo, they have a toilet paper. These people are stealing toilet, and there's a lot of shopper like, oh, toilet.
Oh, that's what I mean. You got to bring your own.
Right.
It's something that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lost a pair of boxers the first time I was had that experience in a CR at the mall.
Uh-huh.
So for that, I always carried I had the cargo shorts, so I had the toilet paper in the shorts just in case. But that time I went in there, did the business, then I looked around, I was like, oh no, now what?
Luckily, I did enough research to know this, so I brought my own.
Hey, John, I'm just curious, where did you throw your socks?
In the toilet paper, in the toilet.
No, the socks are fake. It will not.
All right, there was a trash can for my boxers, so that's where I picked them. Like,
You didn't take them
Man,
home.
it all smells. Oh, jeez.
yeah,
Hey, you're
threw it
eating.
in there, like,
Well, that is one thing that I noticed was
Yucky.
the bathrooms definitely have a very pungent odor about them.
right.
Oh, they're always clean there. Because, some of the people, they don't want to do it because they live in a one room area only, and they don't like to do business on their, like a conjugal, apartment or boarding house. So they go to the malls that they have a clean bathroom.
Yeah, I believe it. Versus,
Malls here, you go into one, and there's typically always at least one person in the mall CR working.
Yes.
Typically, it's a lady. She's running around the CR, and you get all these stalls, and there's a lady. I'm like, here in America or there in America, if you go in, somebody's cleaning, and it's a lady, they'll go out,
That's right.
so you can use it, but not here. They just, it's like, you're gonna stay in here while I'm doing this. Like, okay,
They're watching for the thief too. That's why they're there.
right.
Because
That's
people
true.
there will go and change the clothes they buy.
Yeah,
They steal.
shoplifting. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, they can always find boxers and socks in the trash can.
There you go.
There you
They
go.
just got racing stripes on them.
Ken has a was a boxer of Ken, the silky one. If it's silky, that's Ken.
That's right.
And if it's striped, that's Bill.
That's right.
It'd be plaid. Mine were plaid.
But
with racing stripes.
Hey, we said, oh, there's American here. There's a boxer.
that's right.
Right.
Filipino wearing dress. And
Right.
boxer, oh, there's American here.
Right.
They just watch what the Americans do in the bathroom. They know they get a free sock or free pair of underwear.
Hey, John, you need to give 2 socks.
Yeah, so there's a matching pair. You got to have that matching pair going on.
Oh, he has nice hair though there.
Ooh.
That's when he was young and handsome. Now
How
he's,
old are you?
you know.
Last year.
Oh,
Oh, so now he's old and
Yeah.
but no, it's all interesting there.
Ken is still excited at what his experience in the bathroom or toilet in the mall.
Yeah.
Ken, you don't
Well,
even bother to share.
the kids,
David always have a, because he has a personal yaya.
Mm.
Ken's been there 9 times, so he's probably ran into every bathroom situation there is.
David said, "Where's the wipes? The wipes? Why you want wipes? There's only toilet." Oh no! Sometimes
That's right.
the water doesn't go.
Well, and the funny thing is, in contrast, it's like, in Korea at Incheon Airport,
Oh, that's
the
fancy.
bathrooms are so high tech, I don't understand them.
Right.
You look at the control panel for the toilet and go,
It will go there on your butt.
yeah, I do, babe.
The water, it will flush to your butt.
Right, but they also got heated seats.
Yeah, they have a lot of option like a cell phone.
Yeah,
And you cannot read it.
yeah, because it's in Korean. So
But be careful when you say wash. You press it, the green one, it will do that to your butt.
yeah.
And it's like, it's
Mhm.
funny because American will go to the bottom. What the?
That's right. And then you can hit another button, you get hot air on your butt.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is.
Like a hand, they wash it, then you go there, then you wait, then it will blow you an air. But all the American came out and saying, "What the fuck is that?"
It's a little creepy,
First time I was in Japan, stayed in Japan, I experienced one of those toilets, and I was doing a courtesy flush and hit the wrong button, and got sprayed.
Yeah,
The toilet. What?
that's what they say. Instead of sitting there, the American trying to flush, like what? They're always complaining. All of them went out to the bathroom. I can understand them because but they just say like,
yeah.
me too. I was shocked, like, well,
But I gotta admit, they're
I think it's yake because it's from inside flushing you like somebody pee.
yeah. But I do have to admit that they were nice. They were very nice installed.
Yeah, it is. It's fancy.
Very pretty, and
But it's too much to read. I don't understand. There's no English.
no, I didn't get that either.
Yeah, no English, and you try to guess what the button means.
Right.
Flush, but it meant spray.
You say like there's a water there. You think it's a flush, but it's a.
Right, but it sprayed me. Bam! What?
Weren't we somewhere the other day where they had really cool bathrooms?
Oh no, that's in the Texas. It's only like they're changing the cover. That's in Texas.
No, yeah, some of the seat cover. You hit the
Yeah,
button
it's
and they go.
Texas. Remember you were complaining about the.
But we were somewhere that had really cool bathrooms. I
Yeah,
thought,
that's
wow, this is a really nice bathroom.
Yeah, that one that they change it like the plastic that you don't when you sit.
Yeah.
Cover,
Yeah,
has a
before it's flush, it will change the
plastic.
plastic.
Okay. But we were in one somewhere that it was so pretty in there. I thought, wow, this could be a nice place to live.
That one, the
No,
bathroom
right.
is so pretty. It is.
I put a toilet with pants.
I put a toilet with a hand sprayer in the mountain in my
Whoa.
mother-in-law house. Hand sprayer. The one like you do this. Yeah, that's I like.
You like that?
Yeah, like there's in the hotel there in the Philippines that they do those extra spray.
Right.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
It's
What?
really clean compared to that one like.
Yeah, here at the house we have what we would call back in America was, you have it on your kitchen sink to spray the dishes,
Yeah,
like
it's
Right.
like
spray out, and it's for your butt here. You
yeah.
you spray to wash it off, and uh, my wife and kids know how to use that, but I'm not messing with that mess. I still stock the toilet paper.
Well,
And we think that tissue stuff is toilet paper is kinda not clean.
Right.
yeah.
Yesterday,
Well,
I was feeling like John Wayne.
well, the good news is this. We can make fun of it, but at least
Yeah.
the Philippines has toilets that you sit on versus like India.
Yeah.
Which
The
I don't
whole.
think they manage. That would be hard.
Packing
Yeah.
that out and bum bum. Oh, Yenny. Have you noticed that one that they put in that sit like a prince? Don't sit like a frog. Sit like a princess. Yeah, you know that?
No,
No, the Filipino are used to squat in the toilet.
right?
You know,
That's why they use the toilet.
Oh, I got you. Sitting on it.
Hello, chat. Hi, Yenny and Modia.
Hi, Yenny. How are you? You probably know everybody, but everybody, know Yenny.
We're packed.
We're talking about
Mega shout out.
bathrooms and Bigfoots and scary things in the Philippines and food and outhouses.
Yeah, that's why they use in the toilet. They squat.
They get up on the toilet.
Yeah, that's why always there in the Philippines. Don't sit like a frog. Sit like a princess.
Well, who told them to get up on the toilet to start with?
Because here in old, they have those old like made of bricks or a clay, and they don't have this flash. You use a bucket to flush it.
You know how hard it would be to balance yourself on a toilet and try to squat over it? That would be. I could never do that. I would
Yeah,
fall
but
off
they
and kill
but they
myself.
think that it's really like a good that they can comparing sit down. They think it's not a perfect position.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'm doing well, host. Thank you. Hi, Cece, wifey. Hi.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. But what I don't, and granted, never been to India, but those holes in the ground where you squat.
Oh, there's a direct that one too. Like they made if they live close to the river,
Yeah,
they have like drop like a
yeah.
cannibal. Oh, that's a yucky Bill. Bill is eating.
Bill's not squeamish.
no,
Oh yeah.
He's not. I can tell that.
I keep going.
Oh wow.
Us fat people, we eat no matter what. So talk about it.
Dang, I already throw up if I already. Maybe I need a beer. We use balde to flush it and tabo to wash it too. See, they have those kind of deeper. They
Right.
the water and they go like this
Ah,
while sitting like a frog and doing those. Can you imagine?
no. Sounds painful.
No, it's more convenient. Hello, Yene. Welcome in from Ken Unger.
I mean, it sounds painful because you got to sit like a frog.
No, we used to when we're washing clothes. If we don't have a small chair, we sit like a frog and wash the clothes.
Well, that's good if you weigh 100 pounds, but if you're 300 pounds, that ain't going to happen.
Right.
Yeah, I was shocked, and when I was new in America, when I was working, like we're cleaning stuff, then I sit like a frog and processing the claims, and they're looking at me like I don't know that they're talking at me. They're like shocked, looking at me like because all my legs are here, And my
Right.
are in the middle, like doing this, like Lorelai, how you can manage those? We've been looking you for an hour now.
We see that as painful.
Yeah, I don't know any American that can properly sit like that. From what I've seen, I've not
Yeah,
I've
it's so
not seen one
cool.
on video be able to do it. I've not seen one in person be able to do it. I sure couldn't do it. I get down there and break something, and I'd be out of business. Nobody can give me up either. Take like a forklift or something.
John said, if you sprinkle when you tinkle, be a sweetie and wipe the safety.
Seedy.
The sea wipe the seedy toilet.
Yeah.
Wow.
The seedy.
If you sprinkle when you tickle, be sweetie and wipe the city.
That's on a lot of our restrooms in
Yeah.
America. Yeah.
But in the Philippines, they go there and I don't know, it's bad. They always like,
It's always wet. So
yeah, right? I don't know why it's always wet.
I actually have a
And it's
habit.
kind of like a sticky little bit because it's made like a stone, not like
Course.
here. Yeah, the old one, the old toilet.
I actually have an uncle, or had an uncle, who was kind of a tall, lanky guy, and he would sit like a frog, but he's the only American I've ever known or seen do that. But he would
right,
sit like a frog and just sit and watch TV and relax. And he said that he did it in Vietnam,
right.
crunched up into trees. I asked him one time, well, why not? He was like, well, you just get used to it. We were told to make ourselves small, and stay out of the rain. And so you kind of just like, okay.
In the Philippines, if the food is really good, they raise their one leg to the seat and eat like this. It's like this is the most delicious food because they're raising their one leg.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that you can tell that she likes eating her food, right, Bill? Welcome, Bill. Did you raise your knee up?
Well,
No.
not something as
Does,
Americans.
does
really do.
Maureen doing those, raising her knee up?
Yeah. I would show you how she's sitting right now, but she might get throw something at me. But
Yeah, if we like the food, we just it's just like normal how the knee ups there.
Yeah.
Ken.
yeah, she's sitting in the same chair like me right now, but she's got both of her knees up on the, they're up.
Yeah.
Ken, Unger said, true, I agree, Bill, and I am a thin guy. I get down like that for more than a few minutes and I can't get up.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it like a DNA problem?
Probably.
Because you know how the kids play there, right? They're like their chin is in the knee and they're just playing, counting the what's this? The garter, the jolene, the marble,
The beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smoking the cigarette.
Oh no, doing those kind of, what is that, like a coin they're trying to play with the money, a gamble?
Yeah.
Pitching minis.
Yeah, they're doing this they're like, oh, I'm doing a cards.
Yeah.
Squatting,
Right.
playing cards.
It's too much work for me.
Right.
Way too much work.
I don't know if I can.
The game I see the kids play the most, though, here is the game with their slippers, where they put them in like a teepee, and then you throw
And
the slipper
like
to
this.
knock
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Usually boys are doing those, but yeah, I did that when I was a kid.
Right.
So you put your slippers together.
Like this, you lock it, like, you know how I connect your toe? That's why you did that really tight so that no one can beat it. They use a one sleeper and try to hit it and it will move. Whoever will do the finish line or break the sleeper will win.
Right.
Yeah.
Those look good.
Yeah, it's good. And usually I can.
Yeah. I asked him, can I play with my big slipper? I like take my slipper off, like, come on.
That's funny.
We call it cheating
Right, right.
because easily break. Use they did that like that together in a
Right.
in a rubber. Then there's another one will hit it here.
Mm,
But usually some cheater like hitting like shoveling it.
mm.
So does the winner get to keep all the slippers?
Yeah, they
No, they have a
excellent.
bad time walking home.
That's it.
My 5-year-old son,
Sits like that with his knees
oh
up.
John's son, a 5-year-old son of John Baker will sit like a knee up playing the games. Yeah, I'm telling you, yeah. And they're like doing what's this? The rubber band and sitting
Mm,
like their chin is in their knee.
mm.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
But now I got a big belly. I cannot sit like that.
Well, and that's the key. You're super skinny.
It will not reach to my knee. Oh my goodness, shameful. Yeah.
If you're kind of skinny, I guess it helps.
Yeah, when you don't have your belly, that you know,
So
Mauri, oh, Mercy is really slim, so she can put all her knees without any problem.
yeah, well, your nieces and nephews do the same. They're so little.
Oh
I see them all the
yeah,
time, kind of bunched
yeah,
up.
doing all this like eating with a fit.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how they kind of do that and they get their food. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a squirrel, maybe.
Yeah, so it means they like their food if their knee is up.
I just think it's weird, it's my wife does it at the table. And, we're not even, she's not like on the floor or doing anything down there. Sitting on the chair doing it. Like what?
Yeah,
It's just more comfortable or something, she says.
they're doing this one, only one, and they're like talking to you like the other one is up.
Right.
Yeah, it look like sitting in a proper seat. It's look like it's the end of the world.
Right. Like you're in trouble or something.
Yeah, like oh man, I can't move. Like I'm paralyzed. But if you put in the knee up, oh yeah, you can share a lot of things. What is this?
I miss
Maureen. Hello, Yenny. Well, yeah. Ken. Jeez, I can't. What's that?
Hang on, let me get there.
Jeez, I can't wait to be able to travel again. Well, Ken, yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's really bad there, huh?
Well, we would have next month is when my visa's up, valid buying visa. So we would have scheduled to go somewhere, go to another country or something for a weekend or something, a getaway, and then come back, take a little vacation, come back to get it restamped for another year. But I have to. Since that's not an option right now, I'm going to have to travel to Davao and go to immigration just to get an extension for a tourist visa, which I've not even been here on the tourist visa.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to apply for that, and then consider doing the other type of visa. Yeah, but it takes they said 4 to 5 months to get it all done from start to finish. So,
well, we've talked to other guys who are in the exact same situation, and we've talked to other ones that left last year because they needed to leave and they can't get back. So we started a network with a whole bunch of the guys that are not YouTubers who are out there in the community who are stuck, and whether it's Australia or somewhere else or the United States.
Right.
And the key now is don't leave.
Right.
You won't get back in.
Right. Yeah, and that's pretty much. I don't know if you guys seen my video, but me and POD went to the immigration, even though they were saying that at that particular time, it changes all the time. That particular time, they decided to change it to where you could come in the country on a balabayan. However, they even at that time told me that, you know, if I don't want any issues, don't do that
Yeah,
because, you go take that trip while you're there, it could change.
that's
You
right.
come back to the country and they reject you. So it's very tricky. So one day it's open, the next day it's not. So you're trying to plan something, so many days out, you can't do it. So just stay in country while you can. So
Yeah,
that's what we're.
that's the best advice right now, huh, Daisy? Best advice. Daisy agrees. And but we know, a lot of people are just waiting for that window. And a lot of them talked about maybe trying to get to Thailand, but then you don't know if Thailand's going to get put on the list, and then therefore you're stuck in Thailand. So, and you still got to quarantine in Thailand, and then you have to quarantine in the Philippines. So I was talking to some guys yesterday about this, and they're like, we just can't risk trying to go to a different country because we may get stuck, and then we're really stuck.
For sure, you go to China because China will never be banned.
Yeah, but yeah, well,
You said it, I didn't.
they're going to sell the Philippines all kinds of vaccines, is what they're going to do. So for their own virus, but you can't take that chance right now. So you might as well stay in your home country where it's.
China was one of the places we considered going last year when we were looking to make our run. We were thinking about going to the Great Wall of China, and
That's cool.
but when everything, it was last February when we were making our trip. So that's right when everything was really breaking. Nobody really knew where it was coming from or who was getting it, and we were still able to travel. We got out and got back in. We went to Thailand, and we went there for 2 or 3 days, and then returned. And um, so that's the visa I'm on. So, and that was on the 20th of February. So I have to go before the 20th of February this year and get that the renewal, the stamp. So it's going to cost me. I don't remember exactly. Probably 6 to 9 thousand, depending on how long I want to extend it. But I was thinking like 6 months or something, just to not have to travel down to Davao every time that I need it.
So you're not going to be able to extend your bayan, right? So you're going to have to start over with a tourist visa, right? So won't they make you only have 30 days to start with, and then for an extension?
They had said a couple different options. Until you're actually there paying, it seems like they can give you several different scenarios. Until you get the money out of your pocket and you pay for it, it seems like they'll switch it up. But at that time, right there, they had said that they could do a 6 months tourist visa for me.
Okay.
And that's what they were saying that day. When I go back and actually, but it was 2 months ago or whatever. So I didn't want to do it then because I was still good on my visa I had. So I wasn't trying to jump.
Yeah, there's a problem once you get out there. They don't want to accept any foreigner, even your child. Only the Filipina.
Right.
Yeah. Don't leave the country.
Only the natural born. That's really bad.
Yeah. Well, all my kids, they're dual, but they all have when they were born, my son Jabez, he was born in country
Oh,
in the
that's
Philippines.
yeah. He can be there.
Right, but the other one, as soon as he was born, Mercy filed for him because she was still a Philippine citizen.
Right.
So she filed for his citizenship here in the Philippines. So he's been dual from jump. You know, soon as she got home from the hospital, she sent in the paperwork, and bam, he was also a Philippine citizen right off. Right off. Does he have a birth certificate for here? Yeah, so he has a birth certificate from the
Uh,
Philippines.
oh, they're safe, but as long as they have birth certificate, there you're not safe if you will get out now.
Yeah. So yeah, all of them are good, but I'm not. So we're not trying to take a chance. So
Yeah, is that crazy? They will kick out even the child. I mean,
right,
the child cannot get in as if his birth certificate is not really in the Philippines.
Yeah.
right,
Even if no one knows, it's crazy.
right,
Only the mother will get in.
right,
Well, but like we said, don't know what tomorrow's going to bring.
right.
But at this point, and a lot of other guys have talked about, you just can't risk leaving if you're there already.
How long is
Right.
the permanent residence there? You need to be 1 year there?
Uh, you get on a 1 year probation. So if you file for a permanent residence, then you got 1 year that you're on probation, and then you go in and pay again, and then that's when they give it to you or whatever. So and it's about what 23,000 pesos for the process. So we'll see if I do it right away or so they're telling me it take me about 5 months to get that. So if I do a 6 months extension, I file for that. I should be good where I don't have to get another extension. But
Yeah.
I'm kind of hard headed sometimes, and they're gonna open it up, and I go back to the ballot box
Yeah.
because I really don't want to. I've never planned on filing for a permanent residence. I was, we want to travel anyways,
Yeah,
so
it's a good.
we always,
That's
at least one time a year, we're going to go outside the country and come back in, and that was our goal, but
yeah,
I didn't
vacation.
figure that America be closed down too. I got kids there in America. We fly back, go visit my kids there and stuff, but family, etc. So we never thought we'd be here a full year without leaving the country for something.
Yeah.
So
That's really hard.
And I think a lot of people thought that. So that's what I mean. From talking to a bunch of guys, it's it's bad.
Yeah, and now if you can come here, you need negative test before you get in the field in the America.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
But
ridiculous.
we don't know what's going to change. That's why we went and got my passport renewed today, because I don't know what's going to change once the new administration takes over. He could shut the whole country down. He could send every government worker home, for 6 months. So we want to try to get my passport updated and going, just in case, because we got her stuff done. So, but we don't know what's going to happen after tomorrow.
exactly.
Is here that there's a pets traveling restriction or never no pets allowed?
Like the only thing we got going in this area, we have the pig issue down here. So livestock, you're not supposed to transport it without proper paperwork, etc. They've ran tests on the pigs to make sure that they're good to go before you're allowed to travel between cities, etc. So, but I think they just wait till 2 o'clock in the morning, and they're all out with their pigs, running them everywhere they want to take them. So.
We're going to transport our 2 dogs.
Yeah.
We haven't got a clear, but then again, nobody has a clear answer on anything.
Yeah,
Right.
now they're not allowed because
Well, they
human
don't.
are not allowed.
Yeah.
Right.
So we know that can't happen. But when they open the borders back up, one question I was trying to figure out is I know we have to be quarantined. So therefore, are we still allowed to take our dogs? Because we will wait to go there until when we can take our
Right.
dog.
So you still have a boundary
Right.
that you cannot go on this certain place in the Philippines, Bill?
Yeah, there's travel restrictions, and the bad thing about it is, I'm down here on this kind of large island. There's several different provinces that's down here, and if you're trying to travel from this province to that province could be closed down and not letting you in, or they could have some type of monitoring system set up, where you have to have ID, et cetera, to get in, you and it changes so often. You got to kind of just get in the car and go and find out what you're going to find out along the way, because they, like when we went down to Davao, uh, we knew there were some areas that gave you a hard time for traveling or whatever. You might need to have certain paperwork to go through there, a health check or something they call it, and so we just made sure that we left, kind of early in the morning, and got through their town before before the checkpoints really opened up and stuff. There was guards there, but they weren't necessarily checking everybody.
Right.
But then along the way, it was a 4-hour trip. So along the way, there was other checkpoints that opened up that made us sign up for their monitoring system just to drive through their area. And we checked in at this one and checked out at the next roadblock up the road. So it's kind of, you just never know. It's hard telling here. It changes so quickly.
So
So
what is the monitoring system they had you sign up for? What was that?
they let me show you what I have. What are they calling this, Mars?
We need to see his video. Is that part of his video?
Well, this is called a CCTS card, and what it is, I'll show and try to hide some of the stuff there. So it's got a scan deal here
Okay.
that it gets scanned. If I go into a mall or certain areas, like we went to the market today, and they scanned this card before I could, go in, and this tells them where it's tracking you,
I
where
got you.
you've
Got it. Yeah.
how long you've been there, that kind of thing, and that's the same thing. Like down in Davao, they got something similar to this, and they even down there they'll post like this person's at risk. And they post it right on their website or whatever. It's like, what the crap?
So it will
Like telling all your friends, huh?
when they scan it, it will bump that you're not allowed to get in directly? Or it
Um,
takes
yeah, I haven't heard that it tells you that you can't go in, but it kind of monitors you, and you put your information in there. So say tomorrow they find out somebody was there that had
uh,
whatever, then they're going to call up everybody. Hey, you're at risk. You need to quarantine yourself for blah blah blah.
that's
And
nice.
then if they find out you didn't, then there might be issues.
Hmm.
So,
That's nice.
I
Yeah.
don't know about nice.
But but giving all your information, no, not really good. But maybe name will be good. But
Well,
your
what I see it as, it's what they're trying to set up to come anyways, where they're going to have tracking systems on all of us. So
Big brother. That's right.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's just a precursor to that. So
So to get ready, yours is going to go right here.
yeah, that's what I would say.
Well, I was talking to my brother Johnny. His wife's from Canada, and they got things going so tight there that you can now in Canada be stopped and searched and ID'd for no reason at all. So those rights are no longer valid in Canada.
Right. Yeah, they're taking away rights to tell us we're safer, right? You're safe now. We took your rights away. Like
Yeah.
crazy.
So
What if there's a glitch? Oh, you're a killer. Oh man, they will arrest you.
Right. Exactly.
yeah, it's crazy.
And
Or,
there's
or
no
when they
law directly.
right, or when they start telling you, like when this thing first came out, and it was really jumping here. You know, we had just taken a trip to Thailand. We came back. There was people out there telling everybody that we had it because we left the country and came back in. So we had to have it. We were carriers. That's what people in this community, including the doctor, was telling people about us, and you know, which was 100% false. It was just scaremongering. You know, they're trying to scare people, stay away from them, and you know, all that kind of stuff. And you know, it's just you know, how can they scare you? How can they get you in control? You know, it's even when we went down to Davao and came back, Davao is a higher risk area than us. We had family members that would not come to our house or didn't want us visiting them because we had been in that area. Uh, you know, even though, you know, if we're out, we use the precautions. You know, we do everything that you're supposed to do not to get it. You know, but all suddenly we show no signs of it. We never had any issues, even pointed toward it. But people here would tell everybody, hey, they got it because they were in this area or that. You know, it's just craziness.
That is
Never
crazy.
seen anything like it.
And they said if you're not going somewhere, oh, because they're sick, that's why they're gonna go out.
Right.
There's no way. I mean, it's always wrong. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I admit that Filipinos is really good on that one.
Yeah.
Take care and then go float directly to the whole barangay in one second.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we were going to take our son, our youngest, to the doctor the other day to get a checkup, but the doctor said there's two things of paperwork that we got to get before we can take him to the doctor to even for a visit. We have to go to the barangay hall for him to get checked and to get issued a certificate saying he's healthy enough that he doesn't have signs,
What
and
the?
then after that you go to the government screening office here, and then they check you and give you a piece of paper saying that you've been checked. And I'm not even saying for the test. They're not testing. They're just checking. Hey, there he is.
Hello.
And then after that, then you can go and make a doctor's appointment and go see him. So, uh-oh,
There you go.
there he is.
Vaccination.
Wow. Oh, there you go. We asked that last week about John to share that thing that the book that he's reading
Yeah.
about the history of the vaccine. Okay, John,
Yeah.
That's the book.
It's kind
can
of
you share
scary.
about story, John?
I'm sorry, what's that?
Can you share about a little bit on that one so our viewers are aware on what
So
you've been reading?
it talks about the history of the vaccines and the countries that they give it to. And like Africa didn't have polio, and then they gave them the vaccine. After that, they had polio.
Right.
They never had polio to start with until they got the vaccines for it. And then so many kids they get sick from a lot of people get sick from the vaccines, but
Right.
they don't actually tell you what's in the vaccine, because I've asked my local doctor, and he just said, oh, there's eggs in there and there's this and that, but then he goes, I don't know what's actually all in these vaccines.
Right.
He said, I don't know. He says, they won't tell us. He says, you have to call them. Here's a phone number. Call this number, and you can talk to them.
Right.
And he was trying to give me my kid a vaccine. And I said, well, what's in there? He
Oh,
goes,
Mario, thank
yeah.
you.
So I was kind of surprised, though. I mean, well, I wasn't, but yeah, they only know what they're told to know. They only
Right.
say what because if they tell you different, they'll lose their license.
Right.
Because I've talked to doctors before, and I said, well, I take this I take fish oil, or I take this and that, and he'll say, oh, if you ask them about a specific natural vitamin or something, they can tell you. But if you don't ask them, they can't tell you by law. And if they do, they can lose.
Right. Yeah, that's 100% what he's saying there.
They can't tell you. If they want to, they can't. They'll lose their license unless you ask them.
MMK, we'll see you later.
So it's just I got two cousins that are doctors, but I don't ask them anything because I know I don't want to make them feel bad,
Right.
because I already know they.
Yeah, it's the same like in the drinks. There are only like few there, but they said no sugar. But when you taste it, it's really sweet. So
Well,
where's the sugar came from?
Chemicals.
even
Yeah,
even this
and
the diabetic cakes I bought, it says no sugar, and then it says no sugar, sugar free, and then when you read the back there, it says alcohol sugar. So I took a picture of it, and I asked my doctor. I said, "What's this alcohol sugar?" It says no sugar on these cakes. I have it in the cupboard, and he looks at it, he goes, "That's still sugar to me."
Yeah,
But on
it is.
on the front, it says sugar free cake
Yeah.
on the
Right.
front, but in the back, in the fine print, it says alcohol sugar.
Right.
So
Yeah, you
I
got to
just
be
kind
real
of.
careful about that.
Right.
You know. But yeah, you never know. I mean, part of the deal with vaccines are the vaccine is supposed to be a small dose of whatever it's trying to cure. So obviously in Africa where they didn't have it, you introduce it because everybody needs it. You're
Right.
introducing polio because you're giving
Right.
them polio. So
Yeah,
They
there's some African leaders that told the WHO that they could not bring their vaccine into their country because they did not want to be the guinea pig for this vaccine,
good.
and
Yeah, and they were
you know,
sterilizing all the people,
yeah,
sterilizing people with
sterilized,
it.
right? Yeah, something that the WHO and Bill Gates believes that the world is overpopulated, that we need to lessen the herd, if you will. And I'm not taking anything that they think is good for me, because if that's what they're putting, that's the information they're putting out there.
yeah,
It's not good. Not that I plan on having more kids, anyways, but I'm not messing with it. So
Yeah, it's
The key is who gets to decide who gets to live.
right, right,
What population gets to on and what doesn't.
well, your body will decide on how they adapt the immune system of a certain thing that you're pushing your body to adapt it. You know what I'm
mm,
saying?
Mhm.
Because if you're injecting it, you don't know how many dosage or how your body will interact compared to
right,
the just in the air, because your body will react a little bit and oh, I can't breathe, so just like closing it and like it's really
right,
yeah.
everything's already out there, and your natural body response
Yeah.
is what happens when they bypass the natural way it goes into your body, like how you catch it naturally.
Mhm.
So they put it in your bloodstream, and then your body has a response trying to save itself. It goes into shock, and you have all
Yeah.
these problems. And that's the natural defense of the body. It's trying to fight it. You get a fever. Your fever's trying to. It does all that. So
Yeah.
they're just.
Yeah. The problem is bodies have different immune system metabolic. So it's really hard.
Yeah.
They don't have this quality like, yeah, you're in this risk, you have this what side of your body health issue. So this kind of COVID-19 that you're taking. Or this one, you're healthy, so this type of vaccine. No, they're just using the same.
Those the big pharma they gave years ago, they gave all the universities, they gave them like, I don't know, $20 million a piece or something, all these big universities, so that they could stay in control of them, so that they're all paid off.
Oh yeah.
They're all my cousin used to teach. She got her PhD from Penn State, and she just here in North Dakota, she worked at one of the universities, and she said she was surprised how it was operating, that it didn't like certain people and stuff. She got her doctors out of Penn State. Yeah, she was.
Higher ed is very corrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope it will not end up that, hey, you cannot travel or you cannot get in the hospital or doing this. You need to have a vaccine, like everybody's mandatory. That's really sucks.
Well, that's going to happen. It's going to happen if you're going to want to travel outside of your country to get into another country. They're going to want proof that you've had the vaccine. You watch. By summertime, if we want to go to the
Yeah, it's been
Philippines,
mandatory.
they're going to say you got to have it.
Right.
And then you got to be checked when you get there.
You need to quarantine. You're bringing the virus, then they will let you in.
Yeah, which is kind of funny because if you get vaccinated, you are now you have the
You're
virus.
bringing the virus.
So
Positive virus.
you know. So
I know me and my wife had whatever it was when we came back about a little over a year ago. We stayed 3 months in the Philippines, a little over a year ago. We got back and we were all sick, and we were functioning and stuff, but we didn't have a problem breathing. But we had our noses running, and we had a cough that we couldn't get rid of for like a week.
Yeah.
And my cousin wanted to stop by, the one that went to Penn State. She goes, I'm in town, I was going to stop by. And I said, no, we're sick, because she's an older lady and she's retired now.
Oh, yeah, that's dangerous.
Yeah. We said, no. I said, we're sick. I said, I don't know what it is. I said, and we just kept drinking a lot of fluids, drinking a lot of tea. And yeah. So that was, we must have had whatever it was. But I've heard that they say if you look deep enough, that it's just the flu. That if you research what you got enough, if they keep checking into it, they say it's either the A flu or the B flu.
Right.
So I don't know. But
well,
I
think the numbers are so misleading. You know, they're saying now we're at 400,000 dead in America because of it. But the data is junk data. I don't think it's accurate.
No way. But even some of the top health officials have came out and said that they're labeling anybody that could have had the virus when they passed. They would label it as a COVID death. So they're recorded saying this already, that's what they're telling the doctors to list it as. So if you're dying of lung cancer and you're stage 4, and all suddenly they say you have COVID, they're going to list it as you died of COVID, not of lung cancer.
The interesting thing will be, will that all change with the new president?
We'll,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Well,
We'll see.
they're now saying nobody's dying of it. But,
Right.
you know, I was telling somebody this because you're right. If I have the COVID virus, but I'm otherwise healthy, if I go
Right.
outside and get ran over by a car, they're going to
Right.
say I died because of COVID.
Yeah.
That's what the list of that. And I always I put a joke on my Facebook page sometimes that I seen I seen someone else died of COVID. They walked out in front of a school bus.
Right.
Oh, and
So I think there's validity to that, though. I
yeah,
think, you know, the sickness is real, whether it's just a super flu or COVID or whatever. People are dying, but I don't like how they're reporting the data.
right. Yeah, it's definitely, you know, it whether we like it or not, I definitely think it was political, and they used it to the advantage.
They did.
No matter what side you might claim you're
Yeah.
on, but you know, it is very politicalized, and this person's bad because they didn't do this. That's bad because they didn't do that. You know, and it was just a way of bashing and you know, the media is so corrupt, anyways. You can't believe anything they tell you. So, my opinion.
Yeah, I don't watch these.
Yeah,
They
me
just
neither.
they just know who's gonna pay with them. It's obvious who's paying for them.
Yeah, where they can get the money.
There,
Well,
there it
I
is.
believe this. All viruses, all bacterias, all flus, they kind of have their own life cycle. And it may not be pretty, but they have to run their course because the human body will naturally adapt to something that's new. So you may get a lot of people that die and get sick and pass away, but it's not going to be an ongoing thing because nature is going to correct itself. You know, so sometimes I think it's great. Everybody should take care of themselves, do everything they can to protect others and themselves, and stay as healthy as possible. But there's no magic pill. This is just going to have to run its course.
Right,
And it may be another year before it does.
right. Well, you know, this is what they said is it's a viral, right? It goes in through your nose, your mouth, your eyes. It gets into your system. But now they're claiming that they've tested ice cream, and ice cream has it too. And you know, it's just something else that they're using to scare people. And yeah, it sounds crazy, right? Ice cream got it, and they're recalling all this ice cream because the
Yeah,
ice cream has it.
the meta can hold the virus for 3 to 5 days.
Which is really strange. Being an old science guy, that's a long time.
Yeah.
It's a long time for a virus to live outside the body for more than a couple of hours.
Right.
Yeah.
But virus attack the weak.
Yeah.
Right.
Attacks
It's
the weak.
crazy.
The
But,
vulnerable.
we don't know what's going to happen. It's and you can't fight big machinery. You know, us little people can't do a whole lot about anything.
Right.
We were lucky when we went to Texas. We didn't have any real issues. For the most part, everything was good.
Yeah, you went to a certain type of state. That's why you didn't have issues. Try to go to a different type of state, and
Be a different story.
Yeah.
Because we tried to go to Illinois, and we wouldn't have been able. We'd had a quarantine for 14
Is that
days.
Illinois? The Chicago? Oh yeah, the Chicago will not accept us.
right,
So we had to go to Texas instead.
right,
California is a pit at the
Yeah,
moment.
they're shut down now.
You know, and
They don't have restaurant open now.
right, and I think Delaware, other states have just.
right.
But maybe
Crazy.
with the spring coming, it'll get better.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Ooh, chicken.
Not chicken joint.
Nope.
Is
Nope.
that
What a Walmart chicken.
Walmart chicken. The key will be, though, what's going to happen long term. So we're in the middle of a paradigm shift, you know? So it's kind of like 9/11 shifted our paradigm about airline safety. So what's going to happen now? We're going to lose more rights, I feel. But what's going to happen 2 years from now when it's gone? We're not going to gain those rights back, or 3 years. You know what I mean?
Right.
People are going
Never
to,
get the rights.
but they're going to go, but we're still going to have lost those rights.
Right. Well, what I foresee, anyways, is anytime they need to control us,
Yeah.
something else is going to come out, whether it's real or not. They see that they can control us by doing this, so now they can just continue. COVID-20's out now.
Yeah.
The super COVID is out now. You guys can't come out of your house.
Well, look
Now
COVID operation.
with the UK strain.
you see that one? They started on the Asia January last year. And the same thing. And guess what? It will be here in March.
Yeah.
Right.
Couple years ago, they were trying to make it okay to run protesters over in your vehicle.
Right.
They were trying to pass the bill at the Capitol in North Dakota. They wrote the bill up, introduced it, and they tried to pass it, but luckily it didn't pass, because if you would protest it and somebody run you over and killed you, they wouldn't get in any trouble. It's legal to run people over.
Oh, crazy.
I told that to a guy, and he said no. And so I went into the government website. I copied it and I sent it. I put it on there. And he said, "Oh, okay." He was all pissed off because it was true. And he's just like, "No, it ain't true." And I said, "It's true." I said,
Right.
Wow.
What they have in Indiana is a stand your ground law. So if protesters surround my car, I fear for my life, I can hit that gas pedal and run them over because I stood my ground. I fled rather than sacrifice myself or my children. So, so that's kind of what it is there in Indiana.
Self-preservation.
Yeah.
Self-defense.
Yeah.
But if you're a police officer on duty, you can't run over the crowd, whether
Right.
or not.
Or if your life's not in danger,
Right.
You know,
let
because there's
my
videos out there of an officer doing that and then bragging
Right.
out in
my
Seattle.
sister lives in a neighborhood
They'll run
in
over
Houston,
somebody?
and
Wow.
the older lady, she was well, she's not older lady, she was the same age, young lady, but she was single and divorced, and she's living with her boyfriend, I think. For some reason, she didn't like my sister, probably because my sister was still married and with her husband. And but that lady said, "Don't get me mad." She goes, I'll drag you in my house and shoot you, and tell him that I killed you because you came in my house. I stand my ground." So she went right to the police station right after that and reported it. And she told it to the cops, and I told her, I said, "Put cameras up on your house," because she was letting her dogs out. She'd open the gate and let her dogs out. So she never had a trouble after that. When I stopped by there, before she put cameras up, they put a nail in front of her car. She had a real fancy car. It's a little red sports car. It was a Mercedes with the ragtop roof that folds up. And she had a nail right in front of her big old her fancy tire. I was like, and there's nobody roofing. It was a roofing nail.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is crazy what people will do, you know.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes staying away from people is not a bad thing.
There you go.
The cameras fixed it though.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna drop down. I gotta hit the CR and all that good stuff. So
Yeah, we're gonna get off of here and go to bed. It's that
all
time of
right.
the day for us.
Hey,
So
thanks for
You guys
sharing,
know-
guys.
Don't
no
try to be a
problem.
frog, Bill. Don't try to be a
I'm
frog.
not a
No.
frog, trust
Can't
see you guys later.
Okay. All right, Bill. We'll see you guys. Thank you.
see you later.
Bye bye. Good to see you. Bye bye.
Thanks for the book.
See you again.
Bye, Ken.